And we are live. You're now in the truth zone with the homie from the boot. Hashtag truth. Three finger salute. It's 8 p.m. in the afternoon. You're probably relaxing, eating you some lunch, taking a break at work, getting your mind off a few things and relaxing. Well, welcome to the truth zone, where we relax the grown up way. Now, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to wait for some people to come in, and we're going to get this party started. What's up, Gridiron? Big salute to everybody who joined me in the live chat on the video. Thank y'all for watching all 5 parts of The Ride from Hell. I hope you enjoyed the whole entire storyline. There's so much more to come. But without further ado, it's the big homie. I'm in the building, man. I'm ready to chat it up with my people, bro. Ready to chat it up with my people. I really hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I really did. I know the last one was short, but hey, it had to get cut short. I could have played the rest of it, but right now they want to use that as evidence. So, unfortunately, I can't do anything until they release the tape. What's up, Mary? Man, you guys really been making my day, man. I'm going back and reading comments right now, and the comments on my videos. Somebody just recently said their favorite one so far, I think, was part 3. And another one just said today, "What's up, Paco?" Another one said their favorite so far is, I think, the 3rd Deacon announcements. Brenda, what's going on, baby? So thank you so much, man, for all that love. Like for real, man. I told y'all would enjoy it. I was confident in that. I'm not being cocky or nothing like that, but I know it'd be something y'all enjoy, man. I got much more to come. Feel free to go back and watch. If you haven't seen any of them yet, give it a try. Yeah, what it is. That's why the channel was created. The channel was created to bring as much of a variety of entertainment that I could, and I hope I've done that so far. And it's only gonna get better. Andrea, what's going on? What's up, baby girl? Sitting up in this hot ass cabana right now. I had to fix the air conditioner today. Oh, we talking. It's the truth zone, baby. We don't never have a subject up in here. We just run it. But tell you, I just finished fixing the air conditioner at the house. It's starting to cool down again. It was hot as a bitch in here today. Had a hole in the damn drip pan, so I had to go get some Flex Seal. I had to snatch the thing from out the attic. I fell off the ladder. Now, this is after I bust my ass at the store earlier. Hold up. I wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and spill my beans. I have got to remember to start wearing boxers if I'm going to go outside in my basketball shorts. I went to the store earlier to go get myself an icy. They got that green apple one now. That's like one of my favorite flavors. And I had a little situation going on in the Southern Hemisphere. Don't judge me. It's been a little minute, but so I'm trying to kind of, stay incognito, inconspicuous, you know what I'm saying? Not bring attention to myself and just move real slow at an angle. That way couldn't nobody look at me, and I've been more embarrassed than a motherfucker. Well, the embarrassment came anyway because I ended up tripping over one of the chip aisles, and everybody in the store kind of gasping when they heard me fall. And I look over, and these chicks, they looking and they pointing at me. They're not laughing at them, but they looking at me, and they just smiling or whatever case may be. And I'm like, what the fuck? And this elderly lady, she look over and she say, "Baby, I was about to ask you, are you okay? But I'm a little distracted right now. You might want to put your meat up." So I look down and I done suffered a wardrobe malfunction in the store. I got my icy and I just went on home. Yep. Like I told y'all once before, I think the universe gets a kick out of pranking me. That was uncalled for, though. I'm glad nobody had no video camera on or nothing. Then, too, I'm glad it wasn't cold either. So, I'm so glad it wasn't cold. I mean, and then the old woman, what she said though, that got me bad though. Talking about, baby, you got me a little distracted here. You just might want to put your meat up. I'm like, well, damn. Bruh, nah, when I slipped, my shorts kind of, came down with me, and it was kind of like one of them things where it just, it was there. I was like, God damn, I just flashed the people in the store. I mean, I don't know. He don't know. He never escaped. There wasn't no little small peak. It wasn't a slip. I guess I just gotta live with that one now. Oh well, I won't be going to that store for a little while. I know that much. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure the people that was at the register today not in there. Next time I walk in there, it's gonna be hard to go in that store. But shit, I'm glad I didn't either. I'm glad I didn't. That was one of them times where I wish I would have had a secret identity or something. That was just embarrassing. Well, I wasn't embarrassed, but it's just like, for that to happen. Yeah. So I thought I'd share that with y'all. Y'all know I don't mind telling my fucked up ass days. But anyway, what y'all thought about the end of the story, man? Personally, I was over here gasping for my air, my damn self. You don't know how funny the video is. And somebody told me the other day that I was crazy. Somebody told me I was crazy for laughing at my own stuff, but I'm like, dude, you gotta understand, you don't know how funny the shit is until you finish editing, and then you go back and watch. Because the whole time you record, you're not really paying attention. You're just trying to get the script over with, trying to make sure you got everything right and on time. It's when you go back and watch, you kind of relax your mind, and you realize, what, damn. Look, baby girl, look, Chambers, look. Miss Luella is crazy as hell. I'm just gonna put that out there. She been crazy. She beat up the pastor's wife a few years back. She beat up these little girls at choir rehearsal that was talking back, because she the choir director. I don't know why they still let her up there. The woman was brought up on assault and battery charges 3 different times since she been with Deacon, and that was just because somebody came up and spoke to Deacon that he used to go to school with. She former military, so she a little deranged. But you know what? She's a very loving person. She really is. She got a big heart, but she crazy as hell, y'all. She crazy. But can cook and everything else, and she loves me. Now, I don't know what she do with everybody else in the van, because anybody else that done drove her around, they done all swapping down, they don't want to take her no more, and then she'll come back saying she don't want to ride with them. But she always want to go somewhere with me. It's just like I got to just stay on my toes with her. And that was the first time I ever heard Dick just threaten her. Like, that was the first time I heard that. So he must have had enough. I didn't know it was going to turn out like that. Y'all, I was scared. Like, seriously, I didn't know what my next move was. I really didn't know what my next move was. I was literally like sitting there like, and then when he called my name and I went in there, it was just like, yo, what the hell? Like, wide open. I usually have Chinese eyes. My shit usually be real low. They were like this. I'm like, what the hell? Like, man, look. Gridiron, you're going to find out what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it for you, bro. But the people that watch, they already know. Like, I was in a tough situation, bro. But like I say, my boy, okay, they released him today. No charges on her. But she nuts. Look, when you get 70 and 75 years old, I feel like you can do whatever the hell you want. Do whatever you feel. You've earned your place in this world and in this society. You got more wisdom than all of us. So do what you want. They've been married for a long time. That wasn't the first argument. That's the first time that happened. But it's what it is. They married. Now he was mad, I ain't never hear him call that many names out like that. But I had to go to the church and tell everybody he was good. And Sister Mary with her messy ass, I had to put her in her place. Around there spreading rumors and shit. Y'all, I hate messy church folk. You know what I'm saying? You around here spreading rumors. Don't even know what's up, Sherry. Don't even know the whole damn story. And then you gonna go there and go make up some shit. So I had to get on her ass right quick. I really did. I caught her after church to say, look, man, look, if you're gonna tell a story, tell a damn story, right? Don't be walking around here talking about Deacon and cheated on his wife. That man ain't cheated on that woman like one day in his life. I don't know why you sitting there making that shit up like that. And I was saying this on church ground, and I let her ass have it. I don't care if she's 60. I don't. But you're not gonna go there and disrespect that man like that. And putting people business out there. You jealous because he didn't marry your whopper looking ass. That's what that was. She had the chance. She didn't want nothing to do with Deacon. So when he found his bride, that was it. That's who you know, she married the pastor now. So that's who Sister Anderson beat up. She ain't talked shit to Sister Anderson since then. But she see all her little sneaky shit in the distance. But you know, like, you know, yeah, what it is. Sister Anderson 10 years older than her and still whooped her ass. Like that was crazy. And then I found out one before y'all that wasn't the first time they got in a fight. Deke was telling me the story about the time when they was younger, they got into a fight and say Sister Anderson beat that girl out of her clothes. And then talked about her bed. Talked about her, beat the girl out of her clothes. And told her, take her socket to their ass home. And kept the girl bro. Deacon a strong man for staying with somebody like that. I told him, I don't want no woman like that. Well, you know, I've been around Deke my whole life, y'all. You know, Deke open too, just like me. You don't give a damn. It happened. Live your truth. That's how he feel. Sometimes I'll be having to catch him because he might go a little too far, but then other times I'll be like, you know what? I respect that because can't nobody ever come tell me he said something behind my back. Because whatever Deke got to say, he gonna say it to you. And I had to learn how to be that way myself. So can't nobody come approach me saying, hey man, so you said this about me. I say, nah, fool, you know me better than that. If I had something to tell you, you'll know it. I ain't never been short on telling people what I gotta tell them. I don't know. I feel like when you hold stuff in that you want to say, it'll give you gas. So I don't want that. I just let it out. I release all that. Now I ain't saying go out there and be rude to folks, but if you gotta put somebody in their place, do it. Especially my elderly people. That's why I respect them so much. It look like once you pass 45, your give a damn level goes down. Way down. And you be damn somebody to stop you from saying what you got to say. I love that. That's what I love. And she you know, she do her thing, but she's psycho. She's psycho. But the reason why I respect her so much, Black Panther Party, she was part of it. You know what I'm saying? She was always with the neighborhood cultural stuff. She pretty much raised all the kids at the church, all the ones in the neighborhood. Everybody still got some big time respect for her. And I think that's still the only woman in the neighborhood that can whoop somebody else's child ass and the parent don't come back and say nothing. Because we all know not to cross her. She whooped my ass on my 18th birthday. She don't like when people cuss in front of her, and I thought I was grown. And I said something anyway. It took me about 5 minutes to find the rest of my lips. But, you know, I ain't never really cussed in front of her no more until I got older. You know, I had my own children or whatever, so she started letting it go. You know, I just had to learn real quick. You know, the elder people are not afraid to hit you. They don't care how old you are. They don't. They do not care. To them, you a child. And I was like, you know what? I recognize that. I can say I'm grown all day. But like I say, I made 37 next month. To me, somebody 60 and up, that's a grown up. I'm a child in their eyes, so I think I'm grown, but I'm not. So if they say shut up, yes, ma'am. Boy, go apologize to your mama. Yes, ma'am. Stop chewing that gum in this church. Yes, ma'am. Because I don't want none of them. Y'all know them older women, they got them hands that you can strike a match in. See them hands, that's the women that can reach in the skillet and flip over a piece of fish with their hand and not burn themselves. You don't mess with them. The many type of people you mess with. They got Brillo pad hands. If you know an elderly lady who every Sunday her house smell like bleach and pine sol, don't cross her. Don't do it. If she playing gospel music and clean up, don't cross her. You don't talk to her till 5 o'clock that evening because she got one rule. Either help me or take your ass outside this house and don't come back up here tracking no dirt in here. You know what I did? I went outside. And I'm pretty sure that y'all are familiar with that rule. If you're not familiar with that rule, thank God you didn't have to go through it. You only had 2 options that day. So when you got up, and it smelled like cleaning products. You knew either I'm gonna help clean up, or I gotta go outside and I gotta stay outside till she done. And they ain't done till they change their music. When the music changed, that's when it's time to come back, because now they got their wine and everything else, and they chilling. Yeah, it's all Subway. I took it from like last year because they had that on it. So, you know, I like to collect little crazy ass cups and other stuff. And certain stuff like certain memorabilia. My favorite, I'm from that area where we used to starch our jeans real heavy. Like to a point to where you can literally stand them up and jump inside of them without having to pull them on. Like I used to do that, and they had this product called Stay Flow, and that was like my favorite starch ever. Like I didn't even have to take my stuff to King's. I knew exactly what I was doing. I wouldn't take it to no dry cleaner. Like I starched my own stuff. I would literally pour it in the washing machine, take it out of there, put it in the dryer a little bit, let it dampen up, spray it again inside, and I can go ahead and iron it down, man. You know what I'm saying? Be ready to go. And I got a bottle of that right now that I never opened. I just got it because I collected it. I got a can of Surge because that drink came out in '97, and it was one of my favorite. But they took it off the market because you know too many kids are bouncing off the wall doing all kind of crazy shit. So I just got a can sitting here just remembering stuff. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just me, man. Yeah, good memories. Whew. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. How y'all been though, man? What y'all been up to today? Me personally, I'm tired. I'm about to get my ass in this tub in a little bit. I smell like sweaty lunch meat. You know, that I've been fixing on stuff all day. Trying to get the house situated before moms come back home, you know what I'm saying? She up, y'all, she up and she moving around, man. She good. She in high spirits. She had to go get a checkup today. They said everything was fine. She went to go see the plastic surgery. To, you know, I guess they go over with the when they start doing the swelling or whatever the case may be. You know, my stepdad with his perverted ass talking about I might have to step out the house a couple of nights after they finish inflating them because he probably got some work to do. I didn't want to hear that shit. I didn't. Spicy noodles. I had spicy noodles and catfish a little while ago, so it probably ain't gonna end well for me either. Spicy should be the last thing I deal with. That should be the last thing I deal with. That should be the last thing I deal with. Say, bro, check this out. How about after I put that troll video up, the Tony Baker one, I got cussed out by like 10 people. And then they left the channel. And then after that, it was like 50 more that left. And I'm like, something should have told you that something was going on with that video when it wasn't no longer than what, 2 minutes? If y'all ever seen any of my Tony Baker videos on here, y'all already know they at least somewhere from the ranges about 7 to 10 minutes. If it say like 1 minute, how much stuff can I fit in there in 1 minute? Yeah, I had a little cayenne pepper in there, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't learned my lesson yet. That's what that was. I still don't need to be eating nothing spicy. Cause that devil chip, I was watching that video earlier, man. I just keep looking and shaking my head. I'm laughing at the same time. I'm like, what the hell was we thinking about? Don't ever even get it in your head to eat that chip. I done had nightmares about that chip. I had a nightmare that just because I ate that chip, his homeboys rolled up on me and jumped me for killing their dog. And when I sat up out the bed, I was like, yo, I just got my ass whooped in my dream by a bunch of spicy chips. Deacon not eating that. Deacon can't have nothing spicy. Deacon can't have nothing spicy. Deacon got that gas that will kill an elephant. And anytime he eats something spicy, Sister Anderson sent him to my house. Like, I want to deal with it. I let him sleep on the sofa, but that man be farting all night and it stank. So he don't eat nothing spicy no more. We don't do that. Hell no. And just like me, I'm lactose intolerant. Y'all saw me in that video drinking milk. I paid for it that night. No, it's that bad, bro. It's that bad. We were sitting outside eating our little crawfish, and he let one rip, and all the flies that was flying around, all of them fell at the same time. I seen one of them bitches kind of. I was like, damn, Vic done put the damn fly in a coma. Motherfucking fly having a seizure. I'm over there. I'm trying to check to see if my nose hair is still up here. It's bad. That's why he don't get spicy food. The chip. The chip is a hell of a lot spicy. The noodles have a thank you so much, Sherry. I really appreciate that. The noodles have a hidden X factor with them due to the fact that you cook them and that they're wet. The heat doesn't last long because it slides along. It slides down. It's a difference between a dry heat going in and a wet heat. Like for a noodle, depending on how you eat it, even if I eat mine with some water in it. Like I'm not like everybody else that dump all over. I hate them when they like that. They're too gummy for me. But I ate them, and it's like it's nothing. The burn go away because they got water mixed in with that as well. That chip, on the other hand, that is just dried, pure, dried out spice. So once you eat it and something that hot, it dries your mouth out. So now what saliva usually helps your mouth out after you eat something spicy, it doesn't because your mouth is dry. So now you got to rely on anything around you. And that chip is the devil. I'm telling you, that chip is the devil. That is an abomination. And I feel like I needed to go pray that night, and I had to pay for that because I feel like I was in a chip field. Like it was a Garden of Eden, but it was all chips. And our Father told me I can have any chip up in here, just don't eat that one. And I was hard-headed, and I ate that chip. And, I paid for it, so I won't be eating that chip ever again. That's what I felt like. I have never eaten anything spicy in my life and was high afterwards. I was high when it was over with. And somebody said you can literally, and I looked it up, you can literally get a spice high. And this eye was blurred for about 5 minutes after eating, but I was like, nope, I'm not doing that to myself, not never no more. And to that person who said I sound like a schizophrenic because I be talking about a character like they real, look, when people ask about Deacon Anderson, I want them to know that Deacon Anderson is a real person. Okay? Deacon Anderson is based on real people. I want you to understand that we learned something in elementary school, that most fiction is based off of nonfiction. That's why I speak of Deacon Anderson and Sister Anderson the way that I do. They remind me of all four of my grandparents mixed together and a few of my church members. I just took every single part of it and then I added my own flavor to it. And now we got a character that people are falling in love with. And I'm glad y'all like him. I'm glad y'all do. My mom told me today, though, that she feels as if Deacon Anderson's popularity is going to get overshadowed by Sister Anderson because she's a little too raw. I say, well, either way, it's going to go there. I told her what I think would be cool is if we end up with Team Ella and Team Clyde. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter which one you like. I mean, like, if you like it, I'm going to keep bringing them. But, oh, man. Like I can't even. I appreciate that big dog. I love him too, bro. But I can never. I don't know if I can eat mac and cheese ever again, or an apple pie. I mean, just to go in there and to see what happened. Sherry, that's what's up, baby. So you know what I'm feeling like right now. And I was telling mine that earlier. We could have lost you. But you're here. You know what I'm saying? I tell her stop worrying about all that old other stuff. Stop being all self-conscious. You breathing. Some people don't make it. You fly your motherfucking ass in my screen one more time. There's going to be some problems up in here. Hate flies. Fuck. That's why they tell you, look, when your parents are telling you when you was younger not to leave the damn door open, this is exactly why. I've been trying to get rid of this motherfucker for 3 days. This nigga go to the window, fly around like he want to get out there and go turn right back around. You don't stay here. Mature person speaks true, no crooked word. Man, I love that. I do. I just like to, I don't know, y'all. For me, I feel like as a creative mind, I didn't need to waste it anymore. And I've been told since I was a child that I need to be on somebody's stage or this and that. And I always thought like, man, I'm funny at home. I'm funny to people who know me. It's like I can't just jump on a stage and call myself trying to be a comedian. And then plus I had stage fright at the time. And for the longest, you know, I was writing. I thought that was my thing. I got into cooking, which is something I love doing. I thought that was gonna be my thing, and it wasn't the same. It didn't have that pop to it. And after I started noticing the reaction videos, I had in the back of my mind, what could I do? What could I come up with? And then it just started hitting me. Um, I started with the Tony Baker videos, like I say, for In the Clutch, because they hadn't done Tony Baker in a while, and it was like, if anybody can find some more compilation, doesn't know, so I put that together for them. The channel blew up because of that. Now, in the process, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start posting my own stuff on here and see how it go. And from the very first video up until the last thing I just posted, it's just like whatever come to my mind, I let it out. And I take where people say I play too much or they can never take me serious and this here and that there. I take that and I use that, because them will be the same folks when you get big come back and be like, oh, I'm so proud of you. I already knew you was gonna do this. Bro, you got talent, this here and that there. Thank you. Because them be the same ones that also say, hey, look, I got this little business. Why don't you go ahead and shout me out on your channel? All right. I do $45 for promos. So you send the money, I do your promo. Then be a man want to look right at you. Man, you going to charge me? Yeah. Sure is. Because the one thing I know about when you start doing something that you love, whatever your business is going to be, whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, when you start doing it, 3 things are going to happen from jump. 1, you're going to have a whole bunch of shit start trying to get in your way. That means you're on the right track. You're going to have any and everything trying to stop you. All kinds of shit going to happen. Keep going. The second step that happens, you're going to start to see the people who need to be there with you, the ones that you should not forget. They're going to hang around regardless. They're going to be there. They're going to keep telling everybody that they know, watch this. This is funny. They're going to keep saying it. People might be ignoring them at first. They're going to keep saying, watch this, watch this. They're going to hound people. Those are your first priority after you make it. You always give them the shots out. If they call you and say, I'm going into a new business venture, could you give me a shout out on your page? You hurry up and you do that for them because they were there when you had nothing. Then the third thing that happens is the blow up. And that's when everybody comes rushing back, because now you're popular. Now you're mainstream. Now you whatever it is they want, they all come back. That's cool. You gain more fans. But you got to understand that those fans wasn't there from jump. They came in after they saw everybody else doing it. And you're going to have plenty going to approach you saying, hey, could you do this? Or hey, could you yada, yada, this and yada, yada, yada. Those are the ones you let them know that they're not first priority, but I will get to it eventually. Okay, if you want me to do a promo, yes, it costs this much. But my people who've been here from the very start, oh, y'all never get charged. Hey, you put my lawnmower business in there. If Gridiron say something, it's in there. If Sherry say something, it's in there. And so many others, y'all know who y'all are. The ones who've been here from jump, who've been watching the videos over and over again. Y'all know who y'all are. So whenever y'all ask, whatever y'all ask me to do, except put myself in that situation with that spicy shit, never not no more. It'll be a long time in hell before I do that. I'm serious. Hell will be suffering from a snowstorm before I do that again. Now, I'm going to start doing some challenges, and if I don't complete them, then I'm going to ask y'all what the punishment going to be, but I can't do nothing spicy no more for a while, y'all. That was painful. That was painful. And, you know, I still hope that I hadn't done any intestinal damage or anything like that, because that shit was hot. Anytime, like, I have to clean off a toilet and completely disinfect it, and then sit my ass in the water to have a bowel movement, that should let me know not to ever do that again. Not ever, not no more. But anyway, like I was saying, when that blows up, when it does what it does, you remember the people who was there from jump. Because those people were with you because they like you. Not what you do. They like you. They found something in you on your channel that says, you know what? I got to watch this guy. You know what? I feel good about watching this guy. Y'all not understanding what it means to me when I get off of live and I go back scrolling the next day or something like that, and I see people cussing and be like, damn, I missed the live again. I missed it again. I was like, you know, for me, it's like, I look at it and I'm like, whoa, like, it's just a live chat. But you gotta understand, people got what they love. That's what people who mess with you. That's people who deal with you. You know, I got family members right now, cousins and all that. I done told them over and over again to follow the channel. Ain't none of them hit the button yet. That don't bother me. I love them to death. Now the ones that are following me are the main ones who've been told me to start doing something with my platform. I appreciate that, bro. I do. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I have a different brain. Reckon your stomach line was in. Look, I don't know what was going on. I was just hoping them terrorists would just come out fast, but they was taking their precious time. You know, I'm telling y'all, I literally heard the water sizzling. Whatever the case might be, it was hurting. I don't want to go through that no more. Ever. That chip was hot. Now, somebody asked me what were my favorite parts of that video. One, I think the one that stood out the most to me is when my homeboy asked me was the fruit helping. As I'm saying, F no, my cousin was dropping the fruit out his mouth and rubbing his stomach at the same time. I couldn't breathe laughing at that when I saw it. Then, if y'all pay attention, right when the heartbeat start, you hit a record skip. Like, I didn't know I did that. Like, the record, like, literally skipped. I didn't mean to put that in there, but I'm glad I did, because as it skipped, you see his head turn. Right before that, he was like, oh, no, it's cool. We straight. Yeah, it ain't that bad. It's like, it don't taste like no Dorito, though. And I was about to tell him that's because it ain't no damn Dorito, but I had choked. And I turned my head. He went like, and then he just stopped. He went. Next thing you know, his whole face changed. Nah, bro, he was hurting. We both was. We both was hurting. But when he fumbled that fruit, that was it for me. Thank you, Sherry. I know you are, baby. I know you are. When that fool fumbled that fruit, y'all, I was crying. Man, I had stuck a whole little half a peach in my mouth, about 7 grapes, 2 cherries, like, and just let them sit there in my jaw, bro. I wasn't even eating them. And like the ice was like a temporary relief. And then I'm thinking I'm Macho Man. I'm gonna holler out, oh yeah, it's settling. It's settling. As soon as I set up, that chip said, settling well. I'm about to bring you the rest of this burn. It don't stop, y'all. It escalates. It goes, and I think what it is that your brain finally shuts down that pain area enough to go ahead and give you that what you call. Bruh, I wanted to find that Undertaker bell so bad and use it. Everybody kept telling me I should have used it, but I was like, you know what? That's Chisel Adonis thing, man. You know? And I want him to have that, because when he do it, the way he got it lined up, that's perfect for him. So I was like, I got to do something that's going to say truth. And I was like, well, okay, let me use the hold up. Let me use that as a sensor. Everybody used the beep, so I used the beep, but I was like, what can go in here that don't make no sense to use over a curse word? I was like, a doorbell. And I found the perfect doorbell. So for me, the doorbell was like the perfect thing, but that record scratch that y'all seen, that's why I was supposed to put the doorbell in. As if to say, like, the heat been delivered. Because if you look at the caption above our head at that part, it say heat activated. That's why I was like, I was doing the ding dong, so, you know, saying you can know what happened. But I hit a record scratch. But when I done it, his head turned at the same time. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to leave it like that. That's like one of the funniest edits I've done so far. And it was an accident. So I'm going to call that a happy mistake. You know, I'm kind of sad that 5-part story over with. But I mean, I know it had to end. It took me a little minute to get everything together. Personally, I didn't really like part 4 that much, and that's just coming from me, because I feel like I could have did better. I really feel like I could have did better. But I got other people telling me otherwise. But you know, you're talking to somebody who's they toughest critic. So for me, it was just like, damn, you know, I could have added some more flavor to this one, because I felt like when you're doing something, it has to escalate. You don't give somebody a high point of funny and then you drop it on the next video. They kind of take it away. I felt like it had to keep climbing. And after I done part 3, I think I had kind of outdid myself, because while I was sitting there recording, something said, hey man, turn the camera around and make the screen dark, and then just, you know, have the argument in the back seat while you drive. And it just came out. I didn't write any of that part down at all. I just added it to the video because I was like, I think this might work. And when I tell you people was crying, they was like, yo, the blackout part was the best. The blackout part was the best. I was like, okay, cool. I think I'm going to use that again, but I'm going to wait. And I kept trying to think of what I was going to use the blackout for. And I was like, I didn't want to go too far with the story and make it uninteresting. I didn't want to just say the wrong thing in the background, but I noticed, like, when the screen black and all you can do is hear, your imagination runs even more wild. The visual would have been funny, but the fact that the visual wasn't there, but you heard it, your mind made the whole picture up. That's what makes it even funnier. So that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to do a short piece at the beginning, and be like, hey, I went over to have dinner and all hell broke loose. And I just put on them being in the back room. And bro, like I'm not gonna lie, that I feel like that was my best one. And I was about to cry, bro. Like seriously, I was laughing so hard, bro. My stomach is still hurting right now. That's crazy when you make the video yourself and you laughing at it. So if y'all watched it and y'all liked it, I'm glad y'all did. I got more coming. I don't know what we're gonna get into next, but Deacon Anderson is here to stay. Since y'all love Sister Anderson, she here to stay too. We got a new character that's coming. Just my best friend just taking fucking forever to go ahead and want to start recording. I get tired of him sometimes. But whenever he get there, then y'all gonna really see where the best of me comes out in him. I'm telling y'all, when we start doing these videos together, them be the ones y'all need to tune in the most to, because ain't no telling what's gonna come out of our mouth. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen, but something always happens when we together. Always. He end up laughing hard as hell at me, and he gotta go get his ass in the pump, and I'm left looking stupid. And then we got to go back and look, and I got to tell the embarrassing side of my story. I got you on that one. I got you. That's a good idea. Gridiron just told me y'all to do the Q&A with Sister and Deacon Anderson. I got you. Now look, y'all got to understand now. You got to understand. If I put Sister Anderson in the Q&A, I need nobody to be offended. Because her character is based on somebody who just said whatever the hell she want to say. What's going on, Kathy? Listen to me now. Sister Anderson is based on a 70-something-year-old woman who just says whatever the hell on her mind. She is very truthful and very blunt. Deacon Anderson can control himself a little more than her. So, be careful what you ask Sister Anderson. Okay, that's the character she's based on. I don't want to offend anybody, but be careful what you ask her. I'm glad you liked the video, Sherry. Thank you, Kathy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I will try that. I think the next one I'm gonna do Deacon Anderson, and then the one after that I'm gonna do Sister Anderson, because I don't know yet how to do the split screen. I think I'm gonna need more stuff for that. But then again, I might just switch them from screen to screen and just let them both come in and talk and answer a question or whatever case may be. And hopefully they don't get into an argument during the whole convo, because I don't know what they got into them to. They just argue over the pettiest stuff. It's crazy. She won when they were playing 2K20. She beat him by 5. He take my damn controller and smash it up against the wall. They gonna turn around and look at me and give me $50 talking about he was sorry. You know how long it took me to find that controller? How many people can say they had a Dragon Ball Z PlayStation controller? Not too many. He get mad because he lost to his wife by 5. Shit, he the one told her she can go pick that all-time Spurs team. That was dumb. You want to go play with the Brooklyn Nets because you like Kevin Durant. And you going to tell her, yeah, you can go ahead and pick your all-time Spurs. Do you not know who on this team? Yeah, bro. He broke my damn controller. I'll never be able to find that controller again. But I give him that. When Deacon Anderson do something, he will say he's sorry. They'll let you know he don't mean it, because he don't do it again. Like, if he apologizes for something, he don't do it no more. And he was trying to be nice, y'all. He was. Yeah, Sister Anderson, the whole gangsta out here, like, her street credit is solidified. You feel me? The real gangsters don't even mess with her. I told y'all she used to sell weed. She had some good shit, too. I ain't gonna lie. She had some good shit. I'm glad I stopped, because, whew, I would have been good in brain damage right now. And will smoke your ass under the table. Snoop Dogg don't want no part of her. None. I don't care how much somebody say they can smoke. Y'all don't want no part of her. It's like, God damn. I ain't never seen nobody smoke like that. When she blazing, you know she blazing, because when you open up that door to that room, you can't see nothing. And she be in that bed, big chillin'. She love her some by her mother. I like when she smoke, though, because me and Deke get to chill. We get to go enjoy ourselves, because You know, it's hard sometimes to take that woman out in public. It is. It's hard to take her out in public. Yeah, we took Sister Anderson fishing one day, bro. Cause she kept saying that we keep leaving her at home and she don't have no whole bunch of people to hang out with, this and that. I was like, Sister Anderson, your daughter and your granddaughter come get you all the time. And y'all half the time me and Dick just be sitting there looking stupid while y'all sitting in the entertainment room where we normally shoot pool at. You and your girls up in there cackling like old hens, drinking wine and loud as hell. We just got to sit here and listen at that the whole time because we can barely hear the TV. I say, so fishing was for me and Deacon Anderson. But y'all just need to take me sometimes. I like fishing. Y'all, we took the woman fishing. And this couple next to us, I don't know how they things got crossed up or whatever, but she had a particular fish on there and it got away from her. The people next to us actually caught the fish. The woman stood up in the boat, cocked her gun back, pointed at the little couple, and told them give her her damn fish. They were so paranoid, they threw the whole damn cooler in the boat and left. And me and Deke sitting here like, you know they about to call the police, right? And she's just like, bring them. All she said was bring them. Go ahead. I said, man, here we go again. The police don't mess with her. The man came over there. He said, did you point a gun at somebody, tell him to give you your fish? He said, yes, I sure did. The man ain't do nothing but say, well, have a nice day, Sister Anderson. Just don't point the gun at nobody no more. Just enjoy the rest of the day. We took her home. The girl beat up the waitress at Applebee's. Well, no, the girl at Applebee's, that was her fault. See, I be telling people, you can't have no stank-ass attitude if you're going to be in the restaurant business. Especially when I open mine. I'm finding very positive people to work with me that actually enjoy working because I'm going to make your work worthwhile. I am. That's something that I have dedicated my life to. When I get my own restaurant, my people are going to love working at whatever position they in. But I be telling the waitresses, take your attitude and leave that some bitch outside in what I call a shit deposit box. Now, to hip y'all what a shit deposit box is. A shit deposit box is where you take all the shit you dealing with that morning, whatever on your mind, and you put it in this little box and you leave it outside the door of your job. And whatever shit you was dealing with at work, when you get off, you put that shit in that box and leave it at the job and go home. It's called a shit deposit box. I'll tell these people that. Sister Anderson loves her fajitas. And she loves them a certain way. The cook know it. Everybody else doesn't know it. I don't know if the girl was new or whatever was going on, but she come up with a popping gum. Sister Anderson hate when somebody chewing gum and popping it. And she's like, young lady, could you please stop popping that gum? And she asked Sister Anderson what she wanted to drink. She's like, well, can we get a greeting or something, baby? And I put my head down. I looked at Deacon. Deacon turned his head and looked at the TV the other way like he knew what was coming. Me, I went on ahead and got in my phone because I was like, if this girl say something, she going to jail tonight. And the little chick was like, well, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, well, how you doing? And when she leaned back like this here, she leaned back like this, and the fish started flying. And I know that girl head still got to be hurting. I don't know how her tracks ended up on the other side. The girl uniform was missing like 3 buttons. Her lip was swollen up. Eye was black. Sister had to hit the girl with her own shoe. And told her get her ass up. And then she took her belt off and whooped the girl. And the manager came out and the girl pointing, talking about she got assaulted and everything else. And when I tell y'all, don't nobody play with Sister Anderson, the manager looked and he looked at his employee. He said, what did you say to her? And he said, what did you say to her? Well, she told me I didn't speak for her. Well, you didn't speak? I said, look, we don't play with Sister Anderson up in here. And I told you about you and your attitude, so you got to go home. And then Sister Anderson was like, don't fire the girl. Don't fire her. I just had, she learned her lesson already. She don't need to lose her job. He said, no, I'm not going to fire Sister Anderson, I promise. And brought her fajitas and didn't charge her for them. I told y'all, that woman is crazy. We have been trying to find something for the longest that she can take that will chill her the hell out, but don't nothing work. Nothing. They gave her a sedative one time and she said, do y'all got some more? I don't know where they got her from. I don't. That's a different breed of woman. No, you can't. You can take her somewhere now. She the perfect person to go out with. You just gotta hope don't nobody set her off. She really has no nonsense attitude. And I asked Deacon all the time. I used to ask him because at first I thought she was mean as hell. Like I didn't even want to talk to her. Because Deacon always had this kind of cool chill about him. He got this different kind of swag about himself. Like he really do. He got this different kind of swag about himself. Like real cool old dude. Y'all can see, you know what I'm saying? The way he dressed, handsome, everything, bro. Like he got this real, that's him. But D, I was like, D, like, how you put up with that all this time? He's like, oh, she's a sweet lady. It's just, people just don't cross her. He said, I didn't, that's been the same woman I've known since the day we met. And that's exactly why I love her, because she always been herself. And when he said that she taught him how to be himself, I was like, you know what? Hopefully when I get married, I've been and found a woman just like that. Because for me, I was like, that's something I got to admire. For a man to look at a woman and say, you taught me how to be myself, instead of that being the other way around, then that's something special. So I started to sit down and talk to her. Because all other kids at church was like, man, she's so mean on this and that there. So I got to talking to her. And Sister Anderson, what's up, Yvette? So I got to talking to her, and I realized, yo, she cool. She play dominoes. This woman play spades. And although she a Christian, she don't look down on nobody. She listen to everybody. Very open person. They just don't cross her. You know what I'm saying? She not nobody you want to play with. She's a Cancer like myself, but she a different breed of Cancer. Like I don't act like that. Now when I get pissed, I don't give a damn what I say to you. But she just look. When I tell y'all this woman will bitch slap the Incredible Hulk, and I guarantee you he won't do her nothing. That's how gangster she is. And I asked her, I was like, well, damn, as calm as Deke is, Deke a Libra too, bro. As calm as Deke is, I was like, well, Sister Anderson, let me ask you something. As rowdy as you are, and I'm not being disrespectful. She said, no, baby, you're not being disrespectful. I know I'm rowdy. I was like, what is it about Deke? Like, I don't normally see rowdy women messing with, cool guys like that. It's like, look, Deacon Anderson, the only one ever talked back to me. And the only one ever stood up to me. So it's like, of course I want to go with that. She's like, she just can't run over him. And I was like, okay, that's what's up. And they loved and lasted all these years. Beautiful grandkids, everything. I used to date her second oldest daughter. I'm gonna tell y'all how much she loved me, y'all. The girl snuck over to her mama's house while they was out of town. Well, she thought they was out of town. And I'm at work. And the girl had another dude over at her mama's house with her hide. And said, mama went the door and saw him. And caught both of them. And she hit her daughter upside the head with a baseball bat. And she shot the boy in the leg. And then she called me and told me not to mess with that trifling ass heifer no more. I'm too good for that, to go find myself somebody that really gonna care about me. And I said, yes, ma'am, but left it on. She said, you better not cry. You better run around, walk around here moping, no nothing like that. Because I just sent her ass to the hospital. I said, what you did? She said, I hit upside the head with a baseball bat. She knew better than that shit. Now, you bust your own daughter upside the head behind her boyfriend, and shit real. I'm only giving y'all a backstory on these people. Like, that's why I'm talking like this. Like, I'm giving y'all a backstory on the people that y'all watching. I'm letting y'all know it's not a game with these two. So y'all know what to expect whenever it come out. Because I feel like if y'all knew more and more about their backstory, the more y'all know, better things be. Like Sister Anderson, her birthday is the day before mine. Mine is on the 9th, hers on the 8th. So I think that's how me and her got. We went to Disney World before. Yeah, that was my first time ever going to Disneyland. I thought that was about to be the most greatest thing ever. I was 26 years old, man. And I was like, yo, I'm so excited. I'm going to Disney World. I got my favorite two people with me. I ain't been back since. I just ain't been back. Damn shame what she did to Goofy. Damn shame. I don't know if Goofy had that coming or if she was just on one that day, but damn shame what she did to him. They told me that the dude quit that day. I say every time a Disney cartoon come on, something like that, he turned the channel because he ended up with flashbacks or something. Like Sister Anderson favorite cartoon character, it was Goofy and Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. And when she saw them, she went to go take a picture with them. And I was gonna snap the picture. And I don't know if Goofy did it on purpose or was it an accident, but somehow the hand went to the backside. And all I heard was "you mother." And I looked over there and the ear was flying off. The other ear went this way. The damn head of the damn thing to come off. He got fists going up outside his face. She done took Donald Duck and body slammed him on top of her. And then she hit the man with an elbow drop. Then she kicked him like about 5 times in the side of the head and said, "Don't you ever touch me like that again." And me and Deke was just sitting there like, they got kids out here. And when she said, "F them kids, he shouldn't be touching me," and that poor little girl, that poor little girl, I had to go talk to that girl mama. She was crying because all she kept hollering out was she killing Goofy. And when she said that, part of me wanted to laugh, but it's just the way she said, "Mom, she's killing Goofy." And I was like, I kind of got like, damn. But I had to go comfort the little girl. I was like, well, no, Goofy's fine. Goofy's fine. And then when they took him out on that stretch, I was like, damn, I hope he all right. So shit, look, there's certain things that women don't play about, especially women like that. Don't disrespect them. Don't call them out of their name. Don't cross them the wrong way. Now, we kept trying to find out if Goofy did it by accident. The boy's speech was a little slurred when we went to go talk to him. He had no recollection of what happened that day. So, we couldn't really, he said he wasn't going to worry about charges because he can't remember what happened. And ain't no sense in trying to take her to court and all that. I thought they was going to ban us from Disney World, but they didn't. Because even they said that we don't know if it was an accident or it was done on purpose, because she went back like she always does. She said, "Don't fire him." She was like, "He learned his lesson already." I was like, you know what? That makes sense. You already got your ass whipped by an elderly woman. You don't need to be fired. That's even more embarrassment. And don't nobody know whether it was done on purpose or not. But I'm like, if we didn't know, Sister Anderson, like, why would you turn around and whoop his ass? Like, it was just said. No, the princess didn't even come near her. They didn't want nothing to do with her. Nothing. She tried to hook me up with Snow White. The girl was nervous as hell taking a picture next to me because she didn't know what Sister Anderson was gonna do. She thought that was my mom. I was like, no, these just my 2 favorite people in the world, and they taking me somewhere I have never been. This was my birthday too, y'all. Like, for real. On my birthday, I'm going to Disney World for the very first time, and I got to stand here and watch Goofy get his ass whooped. And I know y'all heard me say she took Donald Duck and body slammed him on top of that. I was like, Donald ain't had nothing to do with that. Y'all, when Donald got up and started walking, I wish I could do the walk for y'all to get y'all the visual. When he started walking, it looked like he was walking trying to get his like he was walking like both his ass cheeks was burning every time they rubbed together. So I don't know what she did to him. But I went around back, that fool sitting back there smoking a cigarette trying to collect himself. He was like, "Man, your mama can fight." I was like, "That's not my mom, that's a church member." He's like, "Shit. Like, she beat the hell out of Goofy." I was like, "Look, bro, I'm sorry, y'all." That's all I kept saying. I had to, like, imagine that you at Disney World and you watch Goofy get rolled out on a stretcher. And you hear a little girl screaming, "Mom, she's killing Goofy, stop her." And her mama just sitting there recording the whole entire time. Ain't never stopped. I thought her mom was bad as me. And then when her mama leaned over and whispered to me, she said, "Well, baby, what happened?" I said, "I don't know. All I know is he must have touched her by accident or did it on purpose. I don't know, but she went off." And she was like, "Well, that's right, Sister Anderson. You tell him." And she looked at that woman looked back at her, and, they had their little exchange of words. It was good words. Because, they just got to talking. But I'm just like, wow. You just sat here and whooped Goofy's ass. Goofy got his ass whipped. I ain't ever seen nothing like that before. You just beat up a cartoon character, a beloved cartoon character. Your favorite cartoon character. You just whooped his ass. Then she go take the boy some flowers. And she go visit him every now and then. He recently moved to Mississippi. And with us being here in Louisiana, ain't that much away. So she go visit with him every time she go see this boy, his right eye start twitching. I just say, Sister Anderson, stop going to see him, because the boy he's still having flashbacks of it. Every time she go see him, I get twitching. And she's like, baby, I'm not going to do you. And I just came to check on you. I just want to let you know, for all them years ago, that I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And the boy eyes steady twitching. But he be talking normal. He be like, he don't be scared. He just say, I don't know. He say, every time you come around, it just start twitching. So she did something to him. She I don't know why she body slammed down the door. I guess she was trying to use him as a weapon. I don't know. I don't get it. But, you know, that wasn't the first time something like that happened at a place for kids. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the last time. No, they fine. This was 10 years ago. It's my 26th birthday. Well, almost 11 years ago now. 26th birthday. Like, that was the first time I ever been. Ever. I told you I've known him for a very long time. And, you know, and I don't take handouts from them. I don't go asking them for nothing, no nothing like that. Oh Lord, y'all gonna make me bring up this story. All right. I'll tell y'all what happened the very first time we ever went to an amusement park. In Louisiana, there is a water park called Blue Bayou. I had been wanting to go to that place from the time I heard about it up until the day we went. I was 18 years old. I'm lying. I was 17. I had just came back home from boot camp. I had got in trouble at regular school, so went to boot camp up in Pineville, Louisiana, YCP Hood. And I graduated, got my diploma and everything else. I was done with high school, and I came home and, one time my mom and dad, and I told them I wanted to go see Sister and Deacon Anderson and show them my plaque and everything else. They wanted me to keep my graduation thing on so they can take a picture with me. So when I got there, they gave me the biggest hug, told me how proud they was. At that time, I was kind of cock swole. I ain't done no more, but I'm going to get that back. And she was like, you done got so big and this and that. And she was like, so how you feel? I was like, I feel great. You know, I'm glad I got that over with. And, I'm done. And I ended up actually being out of school earlier than what I was supposed to. I was supposed to graduate in 01 originally, but 2000, I was out of school. So she said, we got something for you. I said, man, y'all don't have to give me nothing. And she showed me these tickets. It's like this all-day free pass to everything we want to get on. It's Blue Bayou Water Park. And I lost it. I was just like, yo. So we going out here. Now, at the time, I didn't know. I knew how rowdy Sister Anderson was, but I didn't know how rowdy she was. So we get there, and I'm just like a kid in the candy store. I'm running all over the place. I mean, I'm on these giant slides. I'm on the little tube thing where you bounce up and down. I done went on a little thing with the bumps up in it. I done all kind of splash and everything else. Like, I was having the time of my life. And then I see all these people in the park just running to one side. And I'm thinking, what the hell? Why are people running? I'm thinking somebody's shooting, but I was like, I don't hear gunshots. And I kept hearing, fight, fight, fight. And my first initial thought was, that's Sister Anderson. That's Sister Anderson. We go over by the funnel cake stand. Sister Anderson loves funnel cakes. And that line was long as hell. That line was long. And she finally got up front. This heavyset chick decided to be brave and skip Sister Anderson. And from what I heard, the next word came out of her mouth was, wait a minute, B, I know you see me standing in this line. And they said the girl turned around and said, I was right here first. And I said, no, the hell you wasn't. You was back there. Trust me, I would have seen your big you know what if you was in front of me. She gonna tell Sister Anderson, you snooze, you lose. Well, shit turned sour. By the time I got over there, she had to beat the girl so bad that the powdered sugar for the funnel cakes was covering her whole entire face up. The part of her wig she had on was in the deep fryer. She had to turn all the people's stuff over, hitting her with it. They say she even went as far as to beating this girl with a stuffed animal, like that was gonna do some damage. Then say she took her sandals off, jumped over the register, because the girl tried to run behind things, jumped over the register and commenced to whip it upside the girl's head again, grabbed like 2 skillets. And as the girl was trying to sit up, she took the skillets and like bam, like cymbals, and knocked the girl out. My 18th birthday, my very first time at Blue Bayou. And I had to watch my church member get arrested. And she was still cussing on the way to the car. Then she scared the police officer so bad, told the boy if he don't loosen them the cuffs up on her, she's going to kick him in the nuts. Y'all, he told her if she do that, he was going to tase her. She said, that taser ain't finna do shit to me. I done been tased, maced, and everything else. You don't loosen these cuffs up, I'm kicking you in the nuts. And the boy ain't want to listen, and she aimed for him. He jumped back and said, hey, lady, you did that again. And she kicked him in the nuts. His partner came running around the car. I was like, yo, they about to jump on her. He took the handcuffs off Sister Anderson. He grabbed his partner and put him in the car. He told everybody to go back to what they doing, have a nice day, and they left. Never seen nothing like that in my life, but I was more concerned about the girl over here. Because you laying down and the syrup from the machine is just dripping all on her head. Bad enough you got powdered sugar on your face as it is. And now the syrup just dripping there and you sleep. I'm like, why is nobody trying to resuscitate this girl right now? Why is y'all over here talking to Sister Anderson? The girl is over here asleep and drowning in fucking syrup. Like, somebody gonna do something about this. She was heavy too. It took about 20 of us to pull her from back there. She was big. And then all I kept hearing, I was like, Sister Anderson, you ain't have to do that to that girl. She gonna tell me her big ass ain't need no funnel cakes, no way. She can miss a few meals and this is just going off. And I don't know what is it with Sister Anderson and Deacon Anderson. They love calling big people animals. I don't know why she called this girl a hippopotamus. They just do this. Oh, I thought it was a hippo. I just going off on this girl. When she said that girl looked like a gangster primate, I left. Baby, where you going? We're not going away yet. I said, I'm going to sit in the car. I don't know. You going to get up in here and have fun. That's all she told me. You going to enjoy yourself. So I enjoyed myself because I didn't want no piece of her. So like I say, look, I got stories for days about that woman, and some of them are traumatizing. Some of them are funny. I think for me, the Disney World made up for it all because, you know, I just can't get that little girl and what she was saying out of my head. Like, I just cannot get that out of my head for nothing. It's just like she was just literally sitting there. And what was ironic is she was holding her own personal Goofy doll in her hand. See where we haven't been yet. We haven't been yet. Deacon Anderson don't like sharks. He don't like them at all. He as a kid, I think, or something like, I don't know if it was the kid or somewhere along the way he was watching Jaws or something like that, and he ain't been right since. So he don't do sharks. That's why we don't really go to the beach like talking about. Because he always paranoid that one up in there and it's going to come to him and this and that. He actually shot one before, so I thought he would have got over that, but it's still the same thing. So we hadn't been there yet. And then we had this little thing we went to where you could swim with the dolphins or whatever. And we can't go back there. We've been banned from that place for life. They had a dolphin was like their main attraction. And you know when you grab on their fin and they take you swimming with them or whatever, she beat the hell out that damn dolphin underwater. And the people, I don't know if the people was exaggerating or not while we was at court, but they gonna tell us that that's the first time they ever seen a dolphin with a stuttering problem. Like, I haven't heard the dolphin stutter. They haven't given us any kind of info, but from what they're saying, the dolphin has a stuttering problem now. And it don't even perform the same way. So, yeah, she beat up the dolphin. Well, the dolphin was moving too fast and she had just got her hair done, and she told the guy to not let the thing take her underwater. You know, and they trained to do that. They can take you under or they can just swim around with you on their back. And the thing took her underwater anyway, and she just commenced to beating the shit out of the damn dolphin. And now they want to say the dolphin has a stuttering problem. I'm whatever. Now I don't believe that. Now if it's true, then damn. But if it's not, then you know. She don't care. She don't care how big you is. She beat the piss out that dolphin. That son bitch came back up out that water with the quickness. He didn't duck up under that no more. And she just politely got out and fixed her hair and kept on going like she ain't do nothing. Yeah, we can't go back. We can't go back. They took pictures of all of us. We can't go back. I told them they would not press charges as long as we never came back. So, you haven't been back since? Had not been back at all. You know, I want to take my kids there one day. I did. I thought that would be a place that they love, and I can't go now. All because of Sister Anderson. So like I say, if y'all want her to answer questions, just be sure y'all ask her the right shit. Because as y'all can see, there's no filter. No, it was from what they say, it was stuttering worse than that. So I'm trying to figure out what a stuttering dolphin sound like. That's what I've been trying to figure out. So we never heard any audio of it, but the thing was passed and the law was set down. We cannot go. Matter of fact, I think we was told we can't go within 500 miles of that place. If we anywhere 500 miles close to less than 500 miles close to it, we can get arrested. That's just how serious it is. I can't even go to my favorite swimming pool down here no more. When you whooping somebody's ass and you 5'6" and you on the deep end of the swimming pool and you underwater and you whoop somebody's ass so bad that the water in the pool starts to drain out. And as the water is draining out, you see these bodies. Well, you see one body punching another body, and the water's still draining. And everybody in the pool got all the way down to the bottom now. I don't know how the hell they unclogged that swimming pool, but the water went out, and she was whooping this girl's ass up on the water. Now, from what she tells us, is that she was swimming and the girl kicked her in the face. She came up out the water and she let the little girl know that she kicked it, and the girl got bigoted and said something like that. I ain't kick you all that. She said, baby, yes, you did. Don't you see my eye? And she was talking calm to her from what I was told. And you know, the girl got smart. And, you know, I'll be telling, you know, some people you just don't go there with. They got people in this world that deserve a whole lot of leave alone. They deserve it. She's one of those people who deserve a whole lot of leave alone. She not mean, no, nothing like that. Just don't cross her. She gonna give you a chance. If y'all ever meet her, and she say, and you have an accident or something like that, bump into something like that, she say, excuse me, baby, you bumped into me. Just turn around and say, I'm sorry, ma'am, excuse me. Don't say nothing else. Don't. The woman crazy. I don't know how Deacon Anderson do it. I be worried about him sometimes, because, I mean, she ain't never really, like, physically done him something. Well, nothing bad anyway. And, well, I can't say that no more. I can't say that no more, because that, oof. I ain't gonna spoil it because I don't know who ain't seen it yet, but Jesus, it got rough. It got rough. So like I said, y'all want Sister Anderson to do a Q&A? Because I'm pretty sure y'all gonna ask about all the stuff I said. She gonna tell you the truth. She not gonna hide it from you. She won't get offended if you ask about all these stories. She gonna tell you the same thing I'm telling you now. Because she think it's funny every time I bring it up. Like when they playing Pinochle, she always call me in the room with her and her friends and then make me bring that damn story up. Bring up one of the stories while she was out. And her friends just think it's funny. I thought about this one day. I was like, I hope she get to meet Madea and Hattie and Ella, since they both have the same name. I just love to see all of them in a room together. I would love to. And then all of them blow too and play cards. Oh my goodness. Hey, Tyler Perry, if you're watching this, man, Sister Ella want to meet your people. Anyway, I think that'd be a funny shit, y'all, to record them sitting down playing spades. Y'all gonna understand why I love this woman so much. That's a rowdy grandma for real. But she a different level of rowdy. I love her though. Y'all would too. Y'all won't get to know her. Y'all won't see what I'm talking about. She's a sweetheart. A psychotic sweetheart, but a sweetheart nonetheless. But I'm talking about her bed. I'm on. Let me give y'all one on Deke. Deke ain't innocent. Deke ain't innocent. Peep this. My 6th grade year, I was one of those kids who was going through that awkward phase and constantly being insulted every single day. You know, I had the bullies picking on me, and I would never really stand up for myself like that. So Dick told me, say, man, sometimes you got to stand up. You got to fight no matter how scared you are. You got to fight back and that'll get people to leave you alone. So the little dude that had been picking on me the whole year, I had finally had enough. I just remembered his words, and I went at him. And turned out the dude couldn't even fight. I beat the hell out of that boy. When they told me that they had to grab me because I was slamming his head in the locker. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know I did that. But when I saw him, I was like, okay. And he didn't mess with me. He didn't. So I'm outside the house, like I normally do when I go over with him. I'm just outside the house, shooting around, playing with the basketball goal. Feel my friends over there basketball, and the little dude was coming up the street. He had to have about 8 or 9 other dudes with him. And they would come walking towards us. Now the punk ass friends that was supposed to be out there with me playing basketball, these niggas leave. They walk off like they scared, so I kept shooting. I ain't never paid it no mind. And all I hear, what's up now? And I'm surrounded by these dudes. So I'm like, shit, okay, might as well. I put them up. I'm knowing I'm about to get crowded. All of a sudden, the door fly open. All I hear, oh, it ain't gonna be all that. I was like, D, what you doing, man? D got the swinging, I got the swinging too. But man, when I saw my boy take about 6 of them by himself, and each one of them was one hit of quitters, I was like, oh, that's why they together. I mean, bam, sleep, bam, sleep. One dude, he hit him so hard, he fell asleep standing up. Then he went, just standing there, ain't never fall. You know how hard you got to hit somebody for them to fall asleep standing up and instantly start snoring? Another dude thought he got shot. That's how loud the punch sounded. Then his friends, who supposed to be gangsters, they done ran down the street. Now the dude that came up, that started all this, guess what he had? Deep done threw the boy in the gutter. Like y'all know the little drainage things on the side of the road? He done grabbed him and literally threw him in there. And called the boy a piece of shit and told him that's where he belonged. And then went there and me and him walked to the store. I had my first shot of alcohol that day. He said, here, take your little swig of that. It was Thunderbird with the red label. If y'all don't know about that, it's an old drink. And it can't be cut with nothing. There's nothing on you can't cut it with nothing. That is a very old drink. Some grandparents used to use it as medicine for kids with sinus problems that was always congested like myself. But that was my first shot of this stuff. I would rather drink moonshine than to ever hit that stuff again. Yeah, I took a little sip of that, and he just got to talking to me and say, I don't put my hands on other people's kids, but I wasn't about to let them crowd you like that. I done seen that before. Some people just can't handle beatdowns. And what happened is, she hurt his little pride, and he probably went lied to his family, saying a bunch of y'all jumped him, and that's all that was, and they came back over here to try to jump you so he can feel better. I said, but I promise you, when you go back to school, you won't have no more problems out of them. I ain't had no more problems out of that dude the rest of the time I saw him. And then when I run into him to this day, he go the other way. I don't have no beef with him. I ain't say he's scared of me or nothing like that. I just think what Dick did to him traumatized him. Like if y'all ever watched that movie, It, like this nigga was standing up in the drain looking out talking about help, and it looked like It. In the damn sewers. I was like, how you threw the man in the damn gutter? I mean, you rolled this man like he was a bowling ball. The people had to come down and take the little drainage top off. The fire department had to get the boy up out of there and take him home. His mama come around there with that bullshit. Sister Anderson opened that door. She said, never mind, and she left. That's a whole nother story. I can't bring that story back up due to legal issues, but let's just say the mama won't ever mess with Sister Anderson, not never no more. That's all I got to say about that one. Now, if y'all ask me where my mama be at through all of this, my mama is the only woman that I've ever seen Sister Anderson call every single day and talk to. They even got into it, but they calmed down with the quickness. She loves my mama. My mama loves her. After my grandmother passed, her and Sister Anderson got super close. It's like a mother-daughter relationship. I love the way they get along, except for when they done had their little wine in their system, because they always make me do something stupid. So I'm glad I'm grown now and I don't have to perform for them no more. Y'all don't know how I feel to be 10 years old, and when they start sipping, now everybody want you to come up there and do your Michael Jackson dance. Now everybody want to come up there. They want you to recite Eddie Murphy now because you know the whole movie. Oh, why don't you come here and do the lines from Lion King like you know? Oh, come say that line from Major Payne. Every time they start drinking, I got to get embarrassed. I go through a lot, y'all. That's what make me so creative now. Because I think they messed me up as a kid. I think some wires were crossed. But I'm glad they did because I'm able to share this with people. I don't mind sharing that with people. I think when you tell people certain stories about yourself and you give people background on the people that you're with, then they understand more like, oh, okay, now we see though. Okay, it's real deal crazy right here. And she retired from work. She made, just enjoying life now. And I was like, man, I want to be I want to be in my 70s, bro, and being that feisty. I do. But I want to be smooth like Deke, though. Deke, I would compare Deacon Anderson to Dr. J. If y'all familiar with Dr. J. Jules Irvin, if you ever seen him in TV, how his demeanor is and how cool he is with everything he do, that's Deke. Deke that smooth in public. I mean, the man can dress head to toe. My boy can go there and put a vest on with a bow tie, you know what I'm saying, have a shirt up under and some jeans on and be out there cleaner than the rest of us. That's who taught me how to dress. He was like, all that flashy stuff they wear, man, let me show you how to really put something on. So when I got in my 30s, oh man, that's been my style ever since. You know, oh, no problem, Mary. That's been my style ever since, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to go with it. But Deke the truth, boy. But his wife, look, I just hope y'all never meet nobody like Sister Anderson. And if y'all know somebody like Sister Anderson, look, let me tell you something. Befriend them. Befriend them because they sweet people. They not always mean. They just themselves. And you'll learn a lot from somebody like that. You'll learn a lot from somebody like that. You'll learn that, you know what? You got to speak your mind because a lot of people respect you when you speak your damn mind. If you sit there and hold your tongue and let people talk to you any kind of way, you know. Now, we ain't been to Universal yet. I'm not taking her to Universal. Deke wants to go next year. Next year, he made 75. So he wants to go next year. 75 is where he want to go. So I told him, Lord, say the same. We're going. And, you know, we set up something for Sister Anderson to go on a cruise with my mama and her sisters and her friends she played pinochle with and all this other stuff. They will not be with us. What's up, Kane? They will not be with us. I'm not taking her to Universal because this lady in theme parks is not good. From what I told y'all, her in theme parks are not good at all. Not good at all. You know, Sister Anderson, the reason, you know, part of the reason why Funfair Park closed down here. I ain't never really tell nobody. But she part of the reason why we lost Funfair Park. She almost burnt that motherfucker down. Behind a donut. Now, you would think I would stop getting donuts by now for them too. I ain't learned my lesson yet, and I don't think I ever will. You know, those two, when it come to donuts, don't fuck with the donuts. Don't do nothing. Y'all saw how Deke almost got me arrested behind donuts. We leaving Krispy Kreme, and he decided he want to insult the police officer. So, like I say, just imagine her, somebody reaching over and she just got hers. And bro, when they open that place up back down here, that line, from Krispy Kreme down here, bro. Look, let me tell you something. The Krispy Kreme we have here was the very first one built. It is the original. Whenever that hot sign on and anybody riding up Plank Road or anybody coming up Hollywood, people will literally stop in the middle of the street, almost wreck their car, do a U-turn, and go get in that line. When they opened this place back up, they've been gone for some months now. They opened this place back up. Kids y'all not, within the first 2 weeks, them people made $10 million. The line was from Krispy Kreme all the way up to where I live at and further back. It was taking people 4 or 5 hours to get their donuts. And it's been like that for days now. Had not stopped. So she was smart enough to order hers ahead of time, and we just went and picked them up. She got about 4 boxes. It was the same thing I did with Deke that day. He had ordered his ahead of time. He had about 4 boxes, but said he, instead of him, you know, calming himself down, no, you want to insult the damn police officer. And I don't even know if that dude still works for the police department because I think Deke embarrassed him. How you gonna tell that man he smelled the donuts? That's the only reason he pulled us over. Y'all, I was nervous in that car because I just knew. I said, man, it's over with. It's over with. This man sitting here insulting the police. You already know what the hell going on right now with this police shit. And you're going to insult this man right here to his face. Deke just didn't kill. He didn't. I said, but I'm in the car. Oh, no, they still going off. All right, you know what? I ain't saying shit. I ain't got nothing to do with it. If he come over there and he do you something, then you on your own. I mean that. I wasn't going to leave him hanging, y'all. I wasn't. But I be having to tell him sometimes, bro, you got to chill. You know, you calling people unnecessary ugly. You told some girl she was chunky but funky. I still don't know what that means. That's one of his favorite phrases. Chunky but funky. Not chunky but funky, but chunky but funky. Like chunky, big booty funky. I'm going to put that on the hashtag for y'all too, man. That might be a shirt too. But I don't know why. That's his favorite phrase. And sweet maple pancakes. Man, look, sandwiches ain't even the half of it, bro. I think they're just like the perfect fit for each other, though. They complement each other well. Because he can calm her down faster than anybody else. I can, too, because I know how to make her laugh. But he can calm her down real quick because, you know, he don't really raise his voice at her. But once he get a little stern, she know he's serious. But she'll kind of challenge him sometimes. Just, you know, depending on what mood she in. And, you know, last night just went too far. It went too far. It just went too far. And her ass panicking and every damn thing else. And yeah, I took it. For those of y'all who watch it, I took it. I took it and I buried it. She'll never get her hands on it again. Deke is healing up nicely. Trust me, he's fine. He good. And, you know, she taking good care of him. And he acting like ain't nothing ever happened. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if I could have did that. I'll probably still be cussing my wife out. But then again, I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? That they fine. They ain't never been, they don't have no history or nothing like that. You know, shit just went left. That's all it was. But he home, y'all. He doing good. You know, no damage or nothing like that. My boy's still in good shape and everything else, still in high spirits. You know, I'm going to go have a drink with him later on. See how he doing, just talk with him. They gave him a stronger dose of medicine now. He's not on the lower tabs anymore. They gave him what they call it, if I'm saying it right, somebody correct me if I'm saying it wrong, but it's called Oxycontin, I believe. They got him on that now. And well, you'll see. You'll see. Now they white this time, so I hope he don't get that confused with his other stuff. And you know, he take the Viagra, but for some reason, like they gave that to him not because he have a dysfunction, nothing like that, but it does something with the blood pressure. I don't know. I'm not a medic, but it does something with the blood pressure. That's why they gave it to him. And his crazy self, he just mixed it up with the other stuff. Yeah, Sherry, she went out the box, like, you know. But I can genuinely tell y'all that it wasn't malicious intent. It wasn't at all. It just it got real. That's all I can say about it. I was laughing because like the stuff he was saying. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm childish sometimes, bro. And I know I should have been concerned, but the way he was going, y'all didn't even hear the ambulance ride. Like the audio y'all heard, that was all I caught. For that, and then like I say, I caught more, but I can't release that footage because like I say, they got to use that in the case. Like I say, there's no charges being pressed, but for some reason they got to use it. What's going on? What's Star Rider Kit Kat? I like that. What's going on? This is the first time I ever seen you in my chat. Welcome to the Truth Fam. I'm #Truth. I was posting the Mission Not Laugh Impossible videos with Tony Baker, so I don't know if that's why you came over to the channel. If you don't know, I had to unfortunately take them down because I am trying to get my channel to generate some income, and it's certain things that I cannot use anymore. So if you're here and you stick with me, please go check out the original videos. I guarantee you enjoy yourself. I'm always on live and letting people get to know me, so feel free to ask questions anytime you want to. You know, 3-finger salute to you. Thank you for joining the chat. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I sure did. Hey, True Fam, I told y'all, man, y'all doing y'all job now, bro. Y'all doing y'all job. If y'all go look, we got more and more new people on the live stream now. We got more and more people watching the videos. I told y'all we was gonna do it. It's steady to getting there. And somebody else just said the same thing, that they love Deacon Anderson. Now, one of them told me I need to do more Sister Anderson because she just fell in love with her instantly because she said that kind of reminded her of her neighbor. I'm still been here for a few months, never been on live. I appreciate you for joining with me, though. I really do. You know, you're talking to somebody now who's all about the subscribers. I'm not going to give up on you guys. I've already made the promise to bring you the best entertainment that I can. You know, just stick with me. I guarantee you're going to enjoy yourself. You got my word on that. Who don't love Sister Anderson, bro? It's just like you know what? I think what it is, and I'm gonna come out of that talk now and go into like the real side of it. I think what it is that we all secretly want to meet an elderly person like that. I think for us, Tyler Perry made you fall in love with older people because you know that they got older women out there like that. I know it because like my grandmother, she's not as rowdy as what Madea is, but my grandmother has that personality. You know, she too old for games. She say what on her mind, but she can give you the best advice out of this world. Now, mine don't mess up no Bible scriptures because she know that thing back and forth, but she'll tell you the truth too. You know, and she don't judge, she don't look down on you. Right? She's real, real cool. That's why I love her so much. Like that woman had me spoiled. 80-something years old, and she'll tell you now, I was the grandchild that was the bad one, but I got away with everything because I was her first grandson. It's a well-known fact in so many families. The very first grandson don't do no wrong in the grandmother's eyes. The very first granddaughter don't do no wrong in the grandfather's eyes. And that's exactly how things went with us. I got in trouble all the time with my grandfather. He ain't mind with my ass. But I got away with everything. I got away with everything. And to this day, my daddy still get mad at me. They told me when I was a baby, they were staying with her for a few nights after I had just came home. And I was in the bed with her the whole time I was there. Like she had me. And it's not like my parents gave me up at all. They didn't. This was my doing. So don't think that. They said they got home. They was getting ready to go home. They were living in South Baton Rouge at the time. My granny was staying in Glen Oaks. They were getting ready to go home. And my dad said, I cried in the car. I didn't stop. They said they tried everything. They got to the house. I didn't stop crying. You know, I'm their first child. So, you know, the first child, you know, you're nervous because I was the same way. And say I just wouldn't stop crying. So he said he called my grandmother. He said, Mom, Tony won't stop crying. Like we fed him. We didn't change his diaper. We didn't walk around the house like I normally do. He said usually when I put my facial hair next to him, he'll go to sleep. He said he just hollering. She said, well, bring him up here. Let me see what's wrong. They said they brought me back up there. He said as they put it up in the driveway, it went from to it started to calm down. So they put me in the bed with her and I went straight to sleep. I said my dad put his hand on his hip and was like, ain't this a bitch? Like instantly. So it was like, I'm say, well, you know what, we're gonna come get him in the morning. And say every time they tried to take me home after that, I didn't want to leave. So I stayed with her till I was about 6 years old. And that's my baby, that's my heart there. Like she had me spoiled. So she'll call me bad. Like I'm the only one she called bad, but I got away with so much stuff. And she'll tell you if I did catch a whooping, I wasn't catching it by myself. I never did. And she was telling the truth. I never did. They used to think that my oldest cousin was the ringleader, that she got me in all the trouble, and my oldest cousin 5 years older than me. They always thought that I was the ringleader. Like, no. They thought she was the ringleader, but then they found out it was me. I talked to her into most of that stuff. Because my grandfather used to tell us to stay out his tool shed all the time, man. At the time they had this show, Hunter, they used to come on TV. And we used to pretend like that was us, and his tool shed was our police station. And we usually sneak out of there before he get home. He got home one day and caught us. That beating was decent. That was the first time I seen him whip her, but he listened to my ass so decent because he's like, I know that was you. You always going up in there messing with something, and he just told me up. Y'all, this man had a Kentwood water bottle jug full of quarters. I mean, all the way to the rim. The Dixie Cup lady stayed 5 houses down from where we stayed at. I took a quarter, she took a quarter. At the time, they wasn't 50 cents, it was a quarter. She was smart enough to get a pink lemonade Dixie Cup. Me, I like the color green. So, of course, I got the lime Dixie Cup. We was like, he ain't gonna notice 2 quarters missing. We was wrong. At the time, I think it was 15 grandchildren at that time. All of us was outside that day playing together. All of us. My grandfather got home. We all ran up to him, hugging him. Like, he was always happy to see us. He looked at me and rubbed my head. He said, what kind of trouble you got into today, boy? I said, I ain't do nothing. All right. Went on in the house. He wasn't in there 3 minutes. Came back outside. Keep in mind, it's 15 kids outside. He said 2 names. My name and my oldest cousin. Come here, because I know it wasn't nobody but y'all. So, like, what y'all did with my quarters? And my cousin broke. She didn't tell, but she broke because she kept quiet. He's like, let me see your tongue. And she stuck hers out. It was pink. He said, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, we didn't go nowhere. He looked at me. He said, did y'all go on my change, though? And I went, mm-mm. Boy, you better answer me. I went, mm-mm. You ain't talking to me like that. Open your mouth. And I folded up. I couldn't open it for that. I opened it. I opened my mouth all green and everything else. And my cousin looked at me because she knew what was going to happen. Gave me this disappointed look. She got like 2 licks. And I came out there and couldn't sit down the rest of the day. I got all the ass whooping. Then he thought it was funny afterwards. Because we were like, you know, because for us, we was like, all us out here, how you figure it was us too? She said, because ain't nobody more sneakier than you and your cousin always following you. I don't get that sometimes. You can talk her into anything. I say, well, y'all don't understand. She talked me into anything. I did whatever she wanted to do. So of course she did what I wanted to do. I just should have been smart that day and got the pink Dixie cup. So shout out to my cousin because ever since then I done had an alibi. You ain't catching me. You ain't catching me. I'm gonna show y'all how good the alibis got. Kid y'all not. And don't judge me on this. But back when I was smoking real, real heavy, you know. And you got your friends you sit outside and chill with or whatever, and you blow with or whatever case may be. And my parents were at work that day. I'm sitting out with my cousin, a couple of my friends, you know, we all just, you know, we enjoying ourselves. Smoking or whatever. At this time we had this lady standing next to a white lady, but she looked like she was on something. I left with my cousin because you know we had a little business to take care of. I ain't gonna say what we was doing, but just know from to go and handle business, you can put two and two together. So the whole time all of us was out there, you know, doing our thing. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I let my younger sister and my younger brother hit it. They wasn't nothing but like, you know, 13 and 11 years old. But they was chill though. They didn't really act out with it. My baby brother, my brother that's right up under me, 2 years under me, he went to sleep. And I get back, I'm riding out with my cousin, you know what I'm saying? And the phone ring. My phone ring. My mama said the words that scare the hell out of me all the time. Get here right now. If for y'all that don't understand Southern slang, that means get home ASAP. When they say get here, you take your ass home. That's what you do. Came to be able to verify that for me. You are in trouble when you hear the words get here. I get to the house and my brother, my sister, my baby brother, they all stand up with these little somber looks on their face. And my mama say, the little boy next door came over here and told me y'all was sitting out here smoking weed. Now, was y'all smoking in front of my house? Not me. I said, no, ma'am. So don't sit there and lie to me. I said, Ma, I wasn't. I say, well, why he said everybody's out there smoking? I said, Ma, that girl next door came over here with that. I was smoking a black and mild, which at the time she knew that I was smoking blacks. I said, she came over here and I was like, look, man, my mom's don't be wanting nobody smoking no drugs in front of the yard and something, nothing like that. So you're going to have to take that somewhere else. And mom's was like, she looked like she be on that stuff too, standing in front of my yard. My baby brother and my sister done this to me. They was like, the other brother, the one that's 2 years up under me, we done got away. Listen to me. The alibi worked. We got out. I thought of it on the fly. Like, Well, all right then, y'all. Oh, shit. Ain't gonna come over here smoking in front of my yard. But all right. This nigga here. Hey, bro. You might want to go and tell mama the truth. All of us, eyes this big. My baby brother and my sister, they didn't say a word. They let me do all the talking. Like, my brother did this behind the sofa. Like, this the way he dapped me down. Like, my sister had patted me on the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, good one. This nigga. Man, tell mama the truth. What Josh mean tell us the truth? Man, we was out there smoking. It was me, him, and such. My mama cussed us out for about 35 minutes. Well, cussed me out. Because my sister hadn't walked off. My baby brother walked off because I told her they ain't had nothing to do with it. And, you know, the brother right up under me, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, he hadn't already told on himself. And I'm trying to stop him from telling on the younger two because, I mean, it could have been worse for us. And I looked over, I said, chill. You already told on us, you know what I'm saying? You say anything else about that, it get worse. So we let them go ahead and go in the back. Man, she was on us. Then she threatened, she was like, you know what? I'm going to find somebody. I'm buying 2 pounds of that shit. Y'all going to sit right here. I'm going to roll it up. And y'all going to smoke till y'all don't want to quit. So I went to the back room. I hurried up and called my cousin. I say, bro, dump it. What you mean? I say, dump it. I'll tell you about it later. No sooner than I'm telling him dump it, I hear the house phone ring at his house. My mama calling her sister. And went on ahead and told her. When I heard my aunt go, what? I'm going to call you back. Cuz was like, hey, I'm going to hit you right back. Man, I saw my cuz a couple of days later. He said, man, she ain't finding up some seeds up in there. And I was like, shh, that's something I had left over. Or whatever case, because, you know, we was doing our such and such after that. Man, this dude had done dimed us out so quick. The funny part about that story is, like, me and him got into it a few days later, me and my brother, because the story got around the neighborhood real quick. You know, when you do something like that after somebody got you out of trouble, you know, not too many people gonna trust you. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm riding with my friends and we going out and having drinks and all that, you know, he was asking if he can roll out with us, and they was like, nah, man, you know, I got a full car, and half the time they didn't, but I couldn't blame them. That was their vehicle. So he up in there arguing with me one day, like, man, why you always telling your friends not to let me come? I said, that ain't my car. I ain't got no rules on that. They don't want you to ride with us. You know what you done did. They got around the neighborhood real quick because everybody was like, yo, bro, your brother got you out of there. My dad come up in the room. What y'all in here doing all this arguing for? My brother gonna holler out, man, I'm just trying to see why every time he go out, we're doing this and that. He always tell his friends not to come. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, I don't do that. That's them people car. My dad cut the whole conversation off and he looked at him. He said, first of all, I wouldn't take you with me either. Do you know what you just did a couple days ago? Well, I'm just telling the truth. It's like, it ain't that. You fucked up a perfectly good lie. And when he said that, I kind of chuckled a little bit, and he chuckled too. Like, that's the first time I ever seen my stepdad chuckle in the middle of him fussing. But he chuckled a little bit too, because he told me, you fucked up a perfectly good lie. Y'all was out of it. Your brother thought so quick to get y'all out of that, we wouldn't have never known nothing. And you fucked it up. So, like, when you do that, if somebody got to have an alibi or something like that, and I say they go out and do something they ain't had no business doing, and they get caught up, they ain't going to want you in the car with them if somebody already got them out the store, and then you go there and you tell something else. Like, people don't trust that right now, so you got to understand it. Y'all, that story been going on for years, and I said I'm going to write a book on that shit. I could not believe he done that. Y'all know how hard it is to think of something like that and you under the influence? Y'all have any idea? You under the influence and your mind do that real quick. I didn't even sober up in time because we was loaded. I'm not going to lie. We was loaded. I know at least 2 ounces went in the air that day. And that one little sitting. We were gone. And this dude there, and it went a whole nother level, bro. It went a whole nother level. I'm sitting here reading this convo. I love my true fam. I do. I love my true fam. See, Star, I'm glad you joined the chat. This is what all of us do, baby. This is what all of us do. We all speak to each other. We all get to know each other. We all ask questions. I love my true fam, bro. I swear I do. So thank you for joining the chat, because this goes on all the time. They let me talk, and they be talking to everybody else over here, and they get to know each other. That's why I call it true fam. Like, we really got some family stuff going on up in here. If I continue to tell y'all about my adventures all the time, I swear, bro, y'all gonna be laughing for days. But let me get back to what I was saying, though. It's like, I know we all really want that kind of grandmother, or we want to meet that elderly lady like that, and we want to meet that kind of old dude like that. Because sometimes you really think, like, you know, when you're young, you think the older people are mean, but working in nursing homes is what helped me to understand them even more so. And, you know, it's like when you talk to them, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you sit down and you hear all the stories they did and you realize, okay, they was kids once too. They was young too. And you get those people that don't judge you. They tell you, I'm at this age for a reason. I made it to this age. I got friends that even make it this far, but I made it to this age for a reason. And whenever I see you young kids moving around, you guys have all that energy. I know that you're going to make your mistakes, but you got to find your own way. You know, and they would tell me all the time, she said, you're not a disrespectful young man at all. I said, you come from a good home, but don't ever let nobody tell you got to be like this because your mama a preacher. You got to be like this because your dad is a minister. You know, you be yourself. My mom spoke the same message all the time. You know, you be yourself. You're a different person than it. Because my mom used to be kind of like embarrassed sometimes because we'll wear jeans to church and this and that. But we told her, I was like, Mom, we not you. You know what I'm saying? We literally told her, like, Mom, we not you. It's like no disrespect to you, but you worrying about your image at the church and looking at us. You did what you had to do. We're not kids no more. So if anybody got something to say, they need to come say it to us, because if they come to you, then we going to check them ourselves. Don't worry about what I got on when I come in here. The message need to be that her children are in church. That needs to be the message, not the fact of what they got on when they walk up here. And that inspired me to write this poem one day. Y'all, I kid y'all not. After I finished that poem, I got a standing ovation. And the very people that used to talk about the youth in that church and what we'll have on coming, they ain't saying nothing else after that. Because the message was plain and simple. Don't judge us by what we got on when we walk in here. Be happy that we not out in the street doing something we ain't got no business doing, and that we sit up in here. That should tell you, y'all done y'all job. It's us that we chose to wear this. Ain't nothing hanging off of us, ain't nothing provocative about it, no nothing like that. We just the way we just chose to dress. I was one of those people, I can put a vest on, a sweater vest, but I wanted to wear jeans. I had some boots on or something like that. Now, don't get it wrong. I can put a suit on when I'm ready to. But other days I wanted to go comfortable. That's just me. We ended up changing stuff so much that we turned our youth Sunday into a casual thing. And we got them out there, little black and white tie stuff, looking like, you know, saying like the traditional thing. They came and they was comfortable. They got their own shirts and they was looking good. So it was like, you know, it turned into clockwork. And it's like, that's how they keep going. I said, y'all got to stop looking down on people like that, man. Realize somebody was looking down on y'all at one time and y'all did not like it. Times change, it get different. Now, I look at these youngsters now and I kind of be like, ugh, shit getting kind of cringy. It getting real cringy to me, bro. And I talk to them now, and I'm glad I got the respect from them that I do, because they really sit down and they run it with me. You know, I used to tell my little neighbor, you know what I'm saying, like, because he would start, you know, he do his little thing. I used to tell him, I say, man, look, nigga, if you gonna smoke, bro, go in the backyard, man. You sitting in front of your mama house, dude, lighting this shit up, bro. Go in the backyard. You got all that space back there, because you gonna be doing that shit one day, man. You got the elderly person stay across the street from you. You got my people right next door to you. You got an elderly person stay next door to you, or whatever the case may be. They not judging you, fam. What's up, Miriam? Thank you so much, huh? That, you know, show that respect, dog. Just go to the backyard with that, man. You don't want to take no chance, no police riding up and down here, and they see that, and then one day they kicking your mama door looking for drugs because you done gave it away. So what he did was he cleaned out the little shed in his backyard and made himself a little man cave, and he went back there and did it. And you know, it shook to him. He was even into that tight pants shit and sagging. I say, bro, that ain't no good look. That ain't no good look. I be trying to tell them that dudes. I know y'all trying to make a fashion statement, fam. I know y'all, man, I'm the only dude here too. That means we lucky. I used to be the only dude in my home economics class. Trust me, I did not complain. I didn't. Shit, that's how I learned to cook. That's exactly how I learned to cook. But anyway, he came to me one day and he was like, hey, bro, I see what you're talking about. I said, what you mean? He was like, you know, ever since I've been back here, it's been kind of like a little chill mode thing. I see what you mean by being kind of inconspicuous. But I say, yeah, bro, you can do you. I ain't telling you not to do it because you got your own thing to go through. I can't judge you for what you're doing right now, dog. And I know at that age, that's what I was doing. But just be smart about it. And I tell a lot, you know, like I said, I was telling him about the pants or whatever. I say, bro, that's not cool. That's not cool. And I showed him some videos of certain celebrities wearing them and how they dressed and how it looked on them. I say, what's happening right now is that a lot of men are being feminized, especially young black men, by these clothes that they see other people wearing and thinking it's cool. I say, it's cool to make up your own fashion thing, dog, but don't do that one. You know, keep your masculinity, dog. I mean, you can get a fitted jeans, ain't nobody worried, but don't have them bitches tight on you looking like you wearing fucking yoga pants or something like that, though. Because, like, that's not good. Should no dude have no pants on that damn tight? Never. Never. I wear a straight leg and a boot cut. I'm not wearing nothing that damn tight. I tried that one time before y'all, and I swear I was chafed up so bad. I said, never again. I come from the Allen Iverson era, you know, and before that, you know, everything was baggy. You brought shit that was way bigger than what you were. I'm 5'6", and I was buying 4X t-shirts. I was buying size 36 pants and putting belts on. They was longer than me. Like, that was our style. Everything was big. You know, and I don't have a problem with this style now that they got. It's just like, it's certain shit y'all need to be putting on, man. Like, y'all going a little too far, bro. We was sagging because the pants didn't fit. Y'all sagging because y'all can't pull them bitches all the way up. That's a different story. I can't rock like that. I can't do that. I don't know how they don't do that shit and catch a fire or something like that. I don't. That shit rub together and set your ass on fire. You hear me? Seen this little couple walking up the street earlier, man, and it just, I don't know, it was disturbing because I felt like I shouldn't have been looking or paying attention to that, but at the same time, it was just so disturbing. Like, the little dude was walking with his old lady, his pants was tighter than hers, and at the same time, it looked like he was walking more feminine than what she was. And I was just like, he you know, he got to have some little old nuts or something. Now, you got to have some little bitty nuts to wear that. Because, you know, and no homo, but for real though, if you think about it, you see a dude with some tight ass pants on like that, them, that's what they call nut huggers. You know, the old folks call that nut huggers. You know what I'm saying? We used to call them coochie cutters. And I know it's a lot of women here know what coochie cutters is. And thank God that, you know, coochie cutters was the shit. I'm sorry. Like, that made a lot of horny teenagers during the 90s. And I don't know, they took coochie cutters to another level now. Like, they wearing thongs now. And they wearing jean thongs now. It's more booty she got than a mug right now. At first, all you could do was see the little dimple or the booty at the bottom when we were coming up. That's what they was, the Daisy Dukes and the coochie cutters. That's what we call them. You know, we liked it. It gave enough leg, but the cheek wasn't all the way hanging out. Now the cheek's all out and they walking around fine. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm gonna do it, of course. You know, I'll be looking to see if it jiggle naturally. If it don't jiggle naturally, I don't look no more. I don't like fake booties. I don't like fake booties. Because I be feeling like, this is what I be feeling like. If I give me a girl that got one of them old fake booties, you know what I'm saying? And we having one of them nights where it's just like, yo, we just go ham. I be having this fear that it's going to burst. While I'm dog style, I'm gonna have gel and stuff flying all over me, and I'm gonna be watching a ass cheek deflate like a balloon, and it probably psychologically damaged me from then on. So I don't like fake booties. I be worried about that shit. Like you, I don't know. I be too scared. Fake booties, like don't do that. You know, don't do that. If you got a little bit of booty, you just got a little bit of booty. Little booties matter too. You know what I'm saying? Little booties matter. If you slim booties matter. It happened. Not everybody born with a big old booty. Some of them that's born with them, it's a curse. Think about those nurses and those women that go to church. You know, we all know what a church booty is. We all do. We all got that one lady at church. She older than everybody, but she got more booty than everybody in the church. And no matter what she wear, the booty be showing. We all know that. We all got somebody we go to church with that got that big old booty that sit up on her back. I'm not going to say who the woman is at ours, but all us boys at the church be like, that woman fine. How'd you got that? And no matter what she wears, she couldn't hide it. So sometimes the big booty can be a curse. Imagine the ones that CNAs, that work in hospitals, that work in religious hospitals and all that. And they try to buy scrubs that fit, but they can't help it because it's just too much back there. So sometimes that's a curse. So like I say, booties matter. They do. So if you got a little bitty booty, enjoy your little bitty booty. If you got a big one, enjoy it. Don't get all that injections and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh Lord, here we go. Well, they do say it's the cell men. They sell men that have less testosterone than fathers. Their fathers. And today, some males want to look like females, vice versa, but yet nobody knows the gender they. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Like when you get old, all that stuff started, shit started going south. You know what I'm saying? Like I know eventually one day, I'm gonna be wrinkled up. Old Southern Hemisphere probably won't be worth nothing no more. But hell, I'll be breathing. I don't want to get old. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be cut short. It happens. That's life. You know what I'm saying? I want to get there. Oh yeah, I love that grandma meat. That grandma meat, everything. Grandma used to be thick, fine, and then now she's squishy like a pillow. Oh, that grandma meat, the best. You go there and sit on Momo lap, be knocked out, and that's all I used to do. Y'all, I was spoiled, bro, but I still am. I'll be 37 on July 9th, 8 days. I'll be 37. That woman can come down here right now and be sitting on her sofa. I'm gonna go right there and sit on her lap and go to sleep. I still do. I love it. I love it. Yeah, kiss the cheeks, they just soft as I don't know what. They love all that though. So like I say, I respect it. So she hit me up about it and she was like, I know Sister Anderson got a little bit to do with me. I know you. I say, well, Mama, she got a little bit. It ain't all you. I say, but it's a little bit of you in there. She say, boy, that is so funny. I didn't know she liked it either. I didn't, but hey, you never know what you got, man, until you do it. And I think what it is like, yeah, we honestly do know somebody like that. And then again, we probably got our other people that are really like that, but they have a hard time being themselves like that. So for them to see somebody that actually cut up that way, oh, that's a cheering thing for them to be that feisty, like you got a lot of people like they want that kind of energy at that age. That's why I say when I talk to them, I get so much laughs out of them. They be having the best jokes. I sat down and played dominoes with the people at the thing. I done called bingo for them. I won't ever call bingo for Sister Anderson again. I don't know why she figured I was supposed to cheat for her, but I won't ever do it again. Oh, that's what's up. I'll be 40 in 3 years. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know why people be so afraid to go into that next age. Like, I was happy to make 30. When I made 30, I was bragging about it. When 35 came along, I was bragging about it. Now I'm looking like, oh, shit, 3 more years to 40. To the road. Let me see what's going to happen next. So I'm 16 and people think I'm 18. You 16? Brother, I did not know that. I did not know that. I did not know that, my brother. You are wise beyond your years, dude. That I gotta applaud. 16 years old, bro, and you speak with so much intelligence on here. Seriously. You speak to everybody with so much respect, man. So I know you was brought up in a good home, but like I really got more respect for you right now, dude. I really do. I did not know you was 16, fam. And you really got some respect for me. Yeah, and I'm not just boosting this up, y'all. If y'all see the convos this dude have with me, bro, like seriously, y'all would have sworn he was way older than that. Damn. That's a lot of respect there, bro. Like, man. Mad shot. Hey, keep that, bro, because I used to hear that too when I was younger. That's not a bad thing, man. It's not a bad thing at all to have an old soul, bro, because I'm telling you, the older you get, the more you're going to embrace it. I tell people all the time, my 30th birthday, I enjoyed it to the fullest. The very next day, I got up and I thought about all my years in my 20s and I was like, what the hell was I doing? I look back at time and I cannot believe I did that. Okay, and you just look like, who was that? That was a different person. After I made 30, man, life changed, bro. Things became more mellow for me. All that old wild stuff was out the window. I wasn't chasing tail no more, no nothing. Man, I just started enjoying myself. I'd have been single for a little minute. And I keep getting the little excuses. I know some of them don't be wanting to say, well, I'm not attracted to you. So they give me that, you're too nice speech. Fuck them. But them be the ones, they do that. I'm what they call the go-to guy. So whenever the boyfriend cut up, they want to call me and get a few laughs in and wanted me to say all the sweet stuff to them, this and that, till I make myself unavailable. And then they turn around and get pissed off when they find out I'm dating somebody. I can't stand that, bro. They let women something now. Ain't they something? One girl told me the other day that her dude be getting mad and putting his hands on her and cussing her out and this and that there, but now he's starting to act right. You know, he just be getting mad at this sometimes and this and that. And I was like, you okay with that? She said, well, yeah, I'm trying to get him out of my house. You're not trying to get him out your house, nothing. If you were trying to get him out of your house, he would have been gone. It would have been gone. So you ain't trying shit. So again, you okay with that? She ain't talked to me since. Had another homegirl in the same situation. Her and her boyfriend break up every 2 weeks. She always talking about how unhappy she is, how much she don't appreciate. She take her dumb ass right back to him. Then she come talking to me, talking about this, that, and the third. And I asked her the last time too. I said, you must be happy with what you dealing with. You got to be happy with what you dealing with. You happy with the situation you in. And then I made this post on Facebook saying that if you keep going back to the same person that's hurting you and you going in this unhappy situation and you know you're not happy being there, you're not in love, you stupid. Plain and simple. I got a lot of likes and a lot of comments on it when I said that, and then I got a lot of unfollows and a lot of blocks. But at the same time, look, I'm not going to stop myself from being honest with you. That's what real friends supposed to do. I always stick to faithful are the wounds of a friend. Kisses are the enemy of deceitful. I stick to that. So when I tell you the truth, if it hurt, that means I love you. I'm not about to sugarcoat nothing. I'll be lying to you. I'm not no silver-tongued person. So if you ask me what should be going on and I tell you the truth and you don't take that, then, bye. See you later. Come call me when you done something else. You're going to get it one day. But for that girl to say that I'm out of lemonade. Hold on a second. Y'all keep talking to each other. I got to go give me some more drink right quick. Just hold on a second. My toe, god damn it, the big one. Oh, shit. Oh, motherfucker. My toe. Oh, my toe. Oh, god damn it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Woo. Ah. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna feel that one tomorrow. I'm gonna feel that one tomorrow. God. Ooh. Jeez. I'm back. My bad. Ah, my toe. I just bust my ass live on YouTube. Can't edit this out. Huh? Profanity stuff. I'm sorry, Miss Miriam. I promise. Oh, shit, that hurt. Look, my dad, oh man. My dad used to tell me, no, not my dad, my grandfather used to tell me that on your body, there are 3 curse word buttons. I didn't understand what that meant until I hit the funny bone in my elbow, until I hit my pinky toe on the edge of the bed, and until I hit my big toe. I said, okay, that's what he meant by your body having 3 curse word buttons. Because whenever you hit that, I don't care how holy you are, every curse word in the book coming out your mouth. Oh, I tried to censor myself, y'all, but that hurt. Jeez. That's what I get. I'm clumsy, y'all. I'm sorry. I look, y'all already heard me say I failed earlier today. No shoes. I don't know. When I'm home, I'm comfortable, y'all. I don't have socks and all that on. Ooh. Oh, that hurt. Oh no, men got that button too. Now men got that button that you can't really curse because the pain sensors that go off from that. You can say mother and nothing else really coming out because you can barely breathe. But I know them be them 3 buttons right there. That funny bone, that little pet right there. Oh yeah. Nah, man. I was coming in the door, bro, in the back room back here. And I hit the corner of the door coming in. I was trying to catch my drink so it wouldn't hit the floor. And that thump y'all heard, that was my face. I'm okay. The face ain't hit too hard, but my toe, Jesus, that bitch got a heartbeat in it right now. If y'all ever seen that movie, I'm gonna get you sucker. Then y'all know what I'm feeling like right now. That bitch thumping. Ain't no blood clot or nothing, huh? No blood clot or nothing. I ain't break no skin and nothing. The toenail's still there. I'm gonna be all right. I put in some Epsom salt later. Man, I wish there was more dudes up in here because I'm about to get on every woman in this chat right now. I'm about to get on every single woman in this chat right now. It took me 32 years. I found out y'all's secret 4 years ago. Well, it'll be 5 next week. But 4 years ago, I found out y'all this secret. Y'all been lying to us for years. Y'all been lying to us for a long time. Much as we come in the house from work, back be hurting, stressed out and everything else, and all the cussing out y'all do to us, y'all been lying to us for years about that one little secret y'all got. Y'all should have been told us about that lavender Epsom salt. I would like to say that women are selfish. Fellas, don't be too masculine to draw you some hot bath water and sit in some lavender Epsom salt. That is the best sleep you will ever have. I'm spoiled by it now. I done started getting a bubble bath and everything. When I told my dog about it, he thought it was funny till he went and bought it himself. Now he said, hey, bro, I'm finna start cussing my wife out because she didn't tell me about this at first. He said, I wish my mama was still here because I'll tell her about herself. He said he started calling his sister and everything. I said the same thing on my cousins and everything. Bro, I know, but please listen to me. That Dr. Teal's lavender Epsom salt and they bubble bath is my favorite. Set me up. We about in the same boat, baby girl. We about in the same boat. I think about 7 for me. But it's been peaceful though. I took all this time to get to know myself. I ain't making no excuses about why I'm not in a relationship because I do want to be in one. But I just took it as time to really reflect on who I am and become the real me. And some nights it suck. Some mornings I wake up and be full on attention and be wishing I could just take care of it. But I don't let that bother me because I had to get to know who I was again. I had lost myself, and I'm more happy with me now than I ever been. And because I don't try to change myself to fit in with nobody no more. I had a chick not talking to me for nothing, wouldn't say nothing to me, talking about something I play too much, I'm too playful, or whatever. And I made a little joke to her the other day, and she blocked me on Facebook. And for the first time in my life, I didn't care. Because I know when she see my face again, she gonna do the same thing she did a little while back. Because I wouldn't talk to her then when she started acting funny. I hate flaky people like that. I don't like that. Oh my God, that hurt. But bruh, look, I had to go hug my mama, and I told her, I said, "Mom, I see why you be so mad when we used to knock on that door when you was in there taking the bath. I see why now. That is, man, I don't know what it is about that Epsom salt, but like, you sitting there, you just kind of lay back, bro. You'll forget you in there trying to take a bath. I mean, you just be reflected on nothing. You don't even think about your day no more. You just relax. It's like when you get out, your body starts saying, you got 10 seconds to get to this bed, or I'm dropping right here. And it'd be the best sleep you ever had. I mean, the first time I woke up, I'm crusty all over. What happened? Y'all back? We here? Okay, something happened. Anyway, I woke up, man. I was stuck all down, everything else. I didn't even know I was at home, bro. Like, for real. I thought I was in a castle somewhere. And since then, I look, I can't help but buy it. And when I started putting other people on it, whoo, oh my God. Y'all ladies know about the Epsom salt. Y'all got y'all other stuff too. I know about the honeydew and all that. I be using my mama what that Cantu. I use that a lot, bro. I love what that does to your head or whatever. It kind of soothes some shit because shaving that burn. You know what they say about other people's pain. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, you know, it sucked. It sucked. It hurt sometimes. It hurt like hell sometimes. Star, I saw you say Tony. I hope you going off of me saying that was my nickname, because if you think I'm Mr. Baker, I'm not, baby. You know, if that's what you think I am, I'm not. No. Epsom salt, man, look, thank you, Gridiron. That's the best thing in the world. I wish I would have known back then when I was trying to be too masculine coming from the football games and everything else or working out. I sit in some in a heartbeat now. Let me been outside cutting grass and all that all day and fixing on stuff and had been sweating the entire day. I want to sit right in there. I fell asleep in the tub one time in this stuff. I almost electrocuted myself because I forgot my radio was on side the tub. I'm from Columbus person on playing. My nickname is Mayhem. I need to wrap myself in bubble wrap and helmet and glasses. I need to do the same thing. I need to do the same thing. They used to call me catastrophe because guaranteed something's gonna happen. Now, thank God I never broke a bone. Now that's the thing. I never broke a bone. You know, I'm happy about that. I done bruised some shit up though. I done bruised some shit up. I ain't never breaking a bone. I actually fell in the tub, getting out the tub. Card carrying clip. See, I knew that's why I liked y'all. I knew that's why. I knew I wasn't alone in this world. I feel so much better now. I'll be admitting to people too, I am clumsy. And I think, you know what? I think part of mine be, I kid y'all not, I'm being real serious when I say this. One of the things I pray about every morning is that if it's somebody out there that's dealing with something right now, and if it's anything I can do to put a smile on their face, put me in a position to do so. And I know God will never do nothing to hurt me, but I can be in a position where he knows how my personality is. I laugh at everything. So if I've been busted my behind somewhere in the store, or somebody see me fall off or something, I walk into something and somebody standing next to me bust out laughing, the ones that I see laughing hard as hell, and then they be like, "Who, I needed that one." I always say thank you. I'm always grateful for that. Like, I be feeling like that's really the best medicine. You know, I have my days where I'm down, but you know what I'm saying? I always get that spark back in me to say, hey, they got other people going through stuff worse than you, man. You know, that's it. What you say? I hate you inside or out. Breathing me flip-flops. It's too much for me. I have to force myself to put them on my feet. Oh, man, no problem, bro. No problem. I ain't see that coming. I bust my ass on live on YouTube. Oh, my God. I don't believe this. I'm so glad this sheet was up. If y'all hadn't seen that, bro, I guarantee you that shit was going viral. I know that was going viral. YouTuber, bust his ass, coming back on live. Oh, my goodness. It's the longest I've ever been on, man. And I really don't want to get off with you guys. I don't want to get off here yet. But I know we all got stuff to do. I hate shoes, even flip flops. No, I don't do flip flops no more. I do not do flip flops anymore. Flip flops terrify me because I don't know how I did it. But I got one of my flip flops caught in a paper shredder, and my foot almost went in there with it. I have not worn flip flops since. I won't do it. No sandals, nothing. Nope. And plus, my toes, they ugly. They fucked up, like for real. Yo, mine ain't bad as Deacon Anderson feet, but they bad. Y'all, that was so funny. I don't know if y'all saw what he said. He went to go get a pedicure, and the people gave him $100 to leave. He was telling the truth. I was there that day. Deke feet do this here. It's like they throwing up gang signs, right? And then he got this one long ass toenail on that big toe, and that middle toe always like got arthritis, but it's longer than the big toe. And then the other ones is like, like I said, they be throwing up gang signs. Man, that man took that shoe off and that one removed that sock, and she looked. She went over and she talked to the dude over in the corner. He gave her $100 bill. She gave it to Deke. Deke said, "What this for?" She said, "Get out." And I thought Deke was gonna go off on her. She said, "Leave. Just here, take this, you leave." Like they gave that man $100 to leave. You know how bad your feet got to be for somebody not to want your business, for them to go in they register and give you $100 to get out of their place. I thought it was funny. Deke ain't get offended by it because he was like, I know. Shit, I scare myself when I see my feet. So he had a good sense of humor about it. But, bro, I could not stop laughing for nothing. I couldn't. And he was telling the truth when he said he be tearing them damn sheets up and they got to go constantly buy some new ones. Sister Anderson bought him these thick-ass socks. He ate them damn socks, but she make him put them. He hate him because they ain't got no grip, so he be sliding down the hallway trying to get the I'm gonna show a video of that one day. I promise y'all. I'm gonna make a video of him in them damn socks. I promise y'all I'm gonna do it. I know I'm speaking like this a real person, bro, but this shit is funny, bro. Trust me. Y'all got to have a backstory on him. Man, the T-Rex got better feet than Deke. Promise you they do. If a T-Rex saw his feet, they run. Millennial dude. All right, now. You know what? Speaking of which, I don't really have nothing bad to say about all the millennials, because some of them got their head on straight. They really do. And some of them really have their own swag with the way they dress, and I love it. That little cat, Lil Twist. If y'all watch Growing Up Hip Hop, that cat Lil Twist, he is one of my favorite on the show. Twist got his own chill about himself, bro. And every time I watch, I'll be like, bro, I'm watching the show to see him. Him and Brianna, I love them. Both of them. Brianna don't act like your typical Hollywood, like she her. And she been putting all them in check since day one, and they know not to cross her the wrong way. So she do her thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't be like she misunderstood, she just be herself, and I like that. And then Twist just don't care. Like, that's a different animal. Like, I be seeing homie, like, just be wearing the craziest stuff, but he just being himself. And I'm just like, you know what? I like that. Now, the first time I ever seen him come out of his chill mode, he was getting that Sam top, which I was sitting at the TV like, oh, swing on him. But nope. He had to put Sam in his place, man. Because Sam the corrupted little Egypt, bro, and I don't like that, bro. Like, every time I look at little Egypt, bro, I be like, man, how she can't see Brianna out here looking out for her, man? That's man love for somebody being honest with you like that. And they telling you they don't like this dude. You being rebellious. But at the same time, I don't think Egypt paying attention to the fact that you defending this man so much because you know deep down he ain't shit. You know this. I ain't never met that dude a day in my life, and I'm just looking on the TV, and I can tell he not with her because he like her. That's fame shit. That's trying to get himself signed. Using her to go on to the next thing, and that's like she gonna end up heartbroken off of that. Now, what I will say is that I had Angela Simmons misunderstood for the longest. After watching this previous season, I have more respect for that young lady than I ever had in my life, and I have never met her at all. She's a great mom. I used to think Anne just like didn't care about what other people thought, but she does. She just have her own method. And what she did for her sister was just amazing. And what she did for so many other females, like she really does believe in female empowerment and you being comfortable with yourself. And, you know, Vanessa was like worried about her weight and what she looked like. And when she got a little upset with Ange, when Ange made her feel better about herself, and you saw this different smile on her face, I was like, yo, my level of respect went way up for her. And for Mr. Shad Moss, Mr. Bow Wow, brother, if she give you another chance, you better not screw that up. Because I will find you and slap you myself. Y'all have one hell of a chemistry. It wasn't meant for her and Romeo to be together. I'm starting to think it's meant for y'all too. You have a friendship with her. She smiles when she around you all the time. Keep that friendship. You told her he was going to beat her dog. You did. You kept your word. You know what I'm saying? And she enjoyed herself with you. She's open to exploring a relationship with you, homie. The telltale signs are there. But the only thing she worried about is she getting Lil Bow Wow. Is she getting Bow Wow? Is she getting Shade? I need you to go ahead and, handle that, dog. If you get her this time, put all that other stuff to the side, man. Because them last little crazy things you was dealing with, bro, I was worried about you a little bit. If you ever see this message, brother, that beautiful woman that you've been talking to every day, that you call your friend, that you've been looking out for, you get her. Understand, man. Hold on to that. They don't make too many like that one, bro. They don't. I can tell she care about you the same way. She don't ever talk about you bad. I hadn't really seen her get ticked off at you. I don't know what's going on with Rome. I understand where you're coming from. I want to do his own thing and grow and do this and that. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. The way I felt about him saying Angela's taking these provocative pictures and this and that, and he ain't like that, I kind of got hot with him on that. Because if anybody knew Angela Simmons had that thing about her weight at one time too. Especially after she had her child. She was so concerned about that. But when she started to come out of that, talk to you later, love. When she came out of that shell, bro, and like started to really be herself, that should have been the last thing he complained about. He should have been saying to her, I see you. You come out of that shell, you become yourself, you become more comfortable with you, and he can watch her grow. So I guess everybody got their own flavor. I hope he find what he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? I wish him all the best or whatever with what he's doing right now. And I hope eventually down the line they can squash that. I'm glad that he said him and Bow don't have any problems. I can't wait till the show come back because I'm really going to start doing my reviews on that after they come back. So if y'all not into growing up hip hop, go catch up with it. It's a real good show. That is the only reality show I have ever paid attention to. The only one. I've never watched reality shows until that one. And I love it. Because I've always wanted to know what those Hollywood kids go through. And because, with a lot of them, once they're not in the spotlight no more, some of them go downhill. And to watch those kids grow and get to where they are, it says a lot. Now, the only one pissed me off on that show is JoJo. JoJo need to get that showing off for the camera out of him. Because 2 spinal surgeries last August. Can't use my arm and my hand, so talk to Texas what I used to do. Oh wow! But you know what? I know you're gonna be healed between that real soon. Before you know it, you're gonna be able to use all of that once again. Things happen. We all go through it. We just gotta remember that these old bodies are they're not made of steel. That it's flesh and bone. Shit break down. It's not perfect. It's not meant to hold up all for the rest of your life or nothing like that. But you keep fighting. You keep fighting, and you tell yourself that this is not going to stop you, and you keep going, and you win. Trust me, there is nothing that you can't conquer. Victory is the only option. So whatever life throw at you, you keep it going. That is my message to you guys for tonight, man. No matter what you go through, understand they got somebody going through something much worse than you, or your situation could have been worse. Call somebody, even if you hadn't talked to them in a while. You don't even have to hold a conversation. Hey, just call, say I love you. I hope you're having a great day. As for me, I'm fine. I'm dealing with such and such, but I just want to make sure you were good. I want to make sure that you guys are good and that you're doing well. And guess what? I'm going live again tomorrow. So if anybody missed it today, don't worry about it. I know you wanted to be here, but you probably had to work or something like that. We all got our own things we got to do. So I love you, true fam. I'm about to go sit in this tub because I smell like, I don't want to say what I smell like right now. I've been cutting grass today. I've been fixing stuff in the attic. It's been hot in this house all day. I finally got the AC to come on. So I'm going to sit in this tub for a few minutes, then I'm going to bed. I'm going to take my little happy drugs, so I'll go to sleep. Deacon Anderson going to be back with the church announcements in a couple of days after he heal up. And I think I'm going to let Sister Anderson get on and make a video tomorrow to kind of let y'all know who she is. I'm going to see if she'll act right and give y'all a little backdrop story on her. She got to go get her a new wig. Unfortunately, she Brother Anderson actually accidentally washed the other one she had. So he thought it was one of her scarves or something like that. She didn't get mad at him, but it was an accident. I will do. So you guys have a great night. As always, peace, love, and rhinestone gloves. 3 finger salute, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me.